Oh, 27? How do my goods look? Should I go back home and store some stuff before I... Still don't know what the laser beam does exactly. I have enough money. I have everything else. Why don't I put all this in my storage? Keep maybe some of those, but I don't need all. Yeah, I'll go back home. And then I'll explore this place. I'm gonna need some random item, like the diary, and it's gonna piss me off. I have to go back, but... Oh, these guys have a lot of HP. Guys. Look, over 81. What the fuck? Number 20, 36. So he's doing good damage. I just need him to be a little more tanky. So he keeps getting one shot by stupid stuff. Or borderline. If only I had another gold ring to give him. I guess I could actually buy one if I wanted, but not right now. He doesn't need it. He's doing fine. Just keep healing him if I have to. He's catching up in level, which I like. That was like level 22 and he was level 1. So in the time I've gotten 5 levels, he's gotten like 13, which is sweet. Alright, so let's go to my house. Wonder how many people have actually played this game. I guess they did that Earthbound beginning thing, or Earthbound 0. So that was the way that English speakers could play it, but before then, probably almost nobody had actually played it. Because you couldn't, I mean, unless you knew Japanese. It's one of those obscure titles. She's got nothing new to say. If only I could join, she could join my party too. That'd be awesome. Alright, what do we got here? Store all my shit that I don't need, which is a lot. That's good, that's good. I don't need that. Don't need the antidote. Flea bag is like a single attack item, so I don't need that. Single use. Keep all these laser beams, because I feel like I only would need one. Onyx hook, I guess. I don't really care. I'm almost close enough to that stone, I could just go there manually if I really had to. So give him that too in case he gets destroyed by the PK beam cheese. I'll leave him with a bomb and a bottle rocket just because those make him happy. And I'll store the 2 laser beam extra. Get rid of that. So he has 1 laser beam and he has a couple of bombs, rockets, and badge. Looks good to me. So I don't keep healing items because I feel like I don't really need them, but I think I'm just full HP. I don't even have to have pizza this time. Imagine skipping free pizza. What blasphemy is this? Okay, so we'll go in the railroad place before we go up to the top. I want to see what's in that cave, and am I strong enough to actually do it? Let me make sure I save it too. Let's go all the way back to... Oh, I should do the breadcrumb thing too. I should always be cognizant of the breadcrumbs. It can save me so much trouble. Getting out of some maze-like dungeon like that stupid Duncan factory. That place was such a nightmare to get through. And I certainly missed some items and stuff, but who cares? Like, if I really want to go back later, I will. For someone like me, it's hard, because I like to be very thorough and get every last nook and cranny, but... Jesus, it wasn't worth it. So can I... Let's just... No, I don't want to save it here. Let me save it and buy bread over there. Don't tell me that shop doesn't have bread. That would piss me off. Yeah, it's not far, so it's not like a big deal to go back and forth. So we leave some breadcrumbs anywhere, literally anywhere in town. And then I can save it. Probably not much money to pick up. But I do have a lot on hand, so if I find another shop, I can always upgrade my weapons as soon as I find a new one. There weren't any weapons in the other world, were there? Magic Can. I didn't see any in the shops there. So if you go there without the wooden bat, you're kind of in a pickle. Because you're kind of just stuck there with whatever garbage plastic bat you have forever. Okay, can you move, please? Buy some bread, for sure. My favorite thing about having a partner isn't even the combat aspect. It's just having extra storage space. That was getting kind of annoying. I kept running out. Just keep some bread and drop the crumbs anywhere. And then I'll save it. And we'll head in the tunnel first before going up, past where the boulder was. Let's just use it. See how much money he claims to have given me. 228, who cares? I'll leave it till next time. Let's save it. 1750 and 387. Yes, I do. Okay. Dude, I just started. Never want to stop. Alright, so it's like right here to the east. And it was a very scary place. And I got one shot by a couple mobs. But I should be strong enough now with my partner. Or they do like continuous attacks for 20 each hit. Which is a lot to take. I forgot what they were exactly. But they came in pairs and they double attacked you. Just don't do your stupid asthma attack thing, please. Anything but that. Ah, it's... No. Oh. Asthma attack. At least I have a fallback here of... Wait, it's an AoE too. Or no, it didn't. I don't know. Can I just finish you off? It prevents you from doing anything. Save me, Arsen. You can earn my respect finally. Yeah, okay, good. So now, will the asthma attack, like every other status effect, last forever? I guess not, because it would show up there. So a cold lasts forever, and a poison lasts forever, but the asthma attack doesn't, thankfully. There's nothing up here. Let's kill that rope first. Otherwise it stun locks me. At least I have stun lock resistance now because I have a partner to help me a little bit. 81, just barely killed him. Oof. Got crit. Oh, I forgot about that. You have to manually choose targets. It doesn't automatically switch if you kill the first one that you target. Most games do that. Let's heal him a bit more. He's gonna need constant healing, this guy. Just a noose around the neck. Dead weight. Let's go through here. So let's see what kind of fearsome enemies we face here. And what even is at the end of it. Nothing so far. Being kind of generous. Come on, let's see something. Show me the guns. What is that? What is it? Is it something I'm supposed to blow up or what? Oh yeah, it was this thing. Come in pairs and he's gonna double attack Arsen and kill him. In one hit. He's fast too. Continuous attacks. Dodge. I'm getting a little lucky. So they have a bit of HP too. Yabalon. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I called it. I called it. So stupid. So do I have to go back to the nurse? I don't think the doctor works. Well, let's just keep going. I can't keep having this clown hold me back. What a dead weight fucking guy. Well, at least he can't one-shot me with that stupid thing. An upgraded version of everybody's favorite enemy. 14, not bad, not bad. Oof, that guy's actually more damaging. I thought you might buff him or something. I have plenty of healing capacity, so I just have to stay vigilant here. Let me try to go to the end of this and see what's here. I think he's healing himself. Load, recover. He's gonna out heal me. What a troll. Especially with that. Energy bot's energy flowed into energy bot. Also, he could heal other stuff too, that means. And he has the death effect. What an annoying enemy. Like those trees, the big widows in Magic. So they're designed to just be as annoying as possible. They keep healing themselves. They have a lot of HP. And they blow up when they die. Fantastic. I have quite a lot of HP, so I may as well top myself off. Or close to it. Okay, so how big is this and how... Like, what's at the end? Like, what's the point of that? Enemies are getting much more challenging here. Maybe I'm not meant to do it yet. Does it just go on forever? Kinda hard to tell. Oh yeah, this guy kinda destroyed me too. Very high HP, high defense. I am a bit higher level now, but I still gotta be careful. Hits pretty hard. 18's not too bad. Then she did some buff where she gains like 500 defense or something crazy. I'm dodging a lot at least. That's kind of new. 38. Alright. Is this just gonna never end? Like, what the fuck? Why would it let you do this? There must be something here. Can't go under or up. I can only go left or right. Ah, don't poison me, dude. Get rid of the bionic first. What? Don't. Oh, don't turn me to stone. Oh. What? Okay. This clown Arsen needs to get serious right now. But you can't be dying all the time. Good thing I just saved it. Like, what can I do for this guy? He's so useless. Get him a gold ring. Holy shit, dude. He's so bad. Under-level trash. I guess I'm not really meant to do that yet, but man. Let me explore the top area first, then I didn't want to. Maybe you're meant to do that after you do this, or way later. Wait till this clown levels up a bit more. So bad, dude. He just gets killed every other fight, and then I have to just deal with it. I can't even revive him with that item or a spell or anything. With a side power. Need like a traveling nurse just to carry this guy. Asthma attack shit too, I gotta watch out for it. See, he's my protection against stuff like that, so at least I don't lose. Ness might be incapacitated the whole fight, but he can always carry the load in the meantime. I gotta stop double attacking, because they always get one shot. Let's just see what's up here now, above the rocks I blew up. It's all you're good for, blowing up rocks. Can't fight for shit. Alright. Check the rocket, nothing happened, no problem. There's a massive rocket planted in the ground, and you say it's no problem. Jesus Christ. So we go up here. New area to explore, let's enjoy it. So again, this breaks the rule. Not a round door, no sign, but you can still go in. I heard on the radio it's a mess everywhere. At all costs, I will protect this station. What kind of a station is it? Oh, like a train station, of course. I don't know how far the train goes through, but you need a ticket to ride. Reindeer, Spookane, or Snowman. Really? I can go to all three right now. And how can you say you don't know? What do you mean? Like you'll stop me halfway? Let's not do this yet. Let me first... Well, you don't inspire much confidence. Let me first explore this whole area. What does he mean he doesn't know how far it'll go? Why would I buy a ticket somewhere and then, oh, by the way, we couldn't go only 75% of the way, so we'll just drop you off in Paris. Like a flight. I'm taking a flight to China and they drop me off in Paris. It's as far as we can take you. That did actually happen to someone I know, but I think it was because of weather reasons, though. Oh my god. Alright, so let me explore what is up here in full. A very big area, it seems like. A lot of these are just dead ends, so unfortunately. Use your telekinesis to levitate above these rocks. I don't have to keep going around. Like a slow fall effect. I gotta stop doubling the same thing. It's already gone, not like you were gonna kill it anyway by yourself. Nice crits. Destroy him. Destroyed is right. What else do we got here? Nothing, of course, I love it. Dead ends everywhere. This bear looks so silly. It's like he's crying. Very obese, chubby bear. How come I only hit 27 there? What happened? Or did he hit me for 27? I didn't see it. Sometimes I do hit very low randomly. And it's not because of defense, because it happens like sporadically. I'll hit like 75, then I'll hit 25 on the same thing. Very strange. I understand damage varies, but not that much. 72. Grins and bears it. Dodged. Why didn't you grin and bear that one too, though? Oh. Alright, let's see what this leads to. This is a totally different area. This game feels massive compared to what I thought it would be. See what we're gonna get up to up here. Okay, that's a dead end. Usually there's only one way to go, but you can't tell which it is, so you have to keep going the wrong way. Nice little crit there. So that cave just seemed a little bit too difficult. I still feel like I could do it, but if this guy keeps dying, then I'll get one shot by something stupid like getting turned to stone, or like it's not an instant win. It was only an instant win because I didn't have a second partner or someone else to fight. Not that he probably would have been able to solo them all anyway, but it's just unfortunate the way that went. So let's see. Anything up here? Like there might be. How is this such a big area? What? Or am I going backwards? I don't even know what happened. What? I think I lost track of where I was going. Okay, this is a massive track up here, and there's still more to see down there. Let's split damage. Hopefully, I don't miss or something. See now, can Arsen finish this by himself in the second? Maybe not. Oh shit, he one-shot him. Okay, I'm talking smack for nothing. These are kind of lower level enemies, but so where am I on the map? Right near Union Station. I'm guessing that's what that building was. Looked a little small though. I was expecting something a little grander. Dude, don't die to a fucking eagle. Are you serious right now? Lost to an eagle? Dude, you're so bad. Okay, let me heal him again. He's gonna level up a bit and I'll finally appreciate him, but it's been quite a rough beginning. Okay, you good? Okay, is that not the same place where I went into Magic Camp from that stone? I'm pretty sure it is. So these areas connect, sort of. See, it looks like you could walk through there, but I guess not. Fine, whatever. I don't want to go in this accursed factory ever again. Can I go through here? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I can't even go in there, but it's just behind it, I guess. That's definitely Duncan's factory. I would know it from a million miles away. So I guess those black dots are little structures or something. Caves or structures. There's nothing else it could be. That must be it. Oh. Okay, weak enemies. Split damage so I don't waste time. Gotta get used to doing that. I just wish they'd give me more abilities to use in combat, like give me PK Thunder. What does a guy have to do to get PK Thunder, Fire, Ice, anything? PK Freeze. Any kind of ability like that would be fine with me. Especially an AoE would be wonderful. Okay, so let me go all the way down. Try to figure out where I haven't been. I think I came from the middle, so let me check the bottom. Check here. Fielded by how much? A little bit. Arsen advanced. He could use a lot of those. Mainly I want him to have speed and health. Everything else I don't care. So he can survive and so he can first hit. So we can combo stuff down. Now I'm losing track of where I've been. Darn it. I'm guessing this is where I came from. Dude, what is this area? It's so massive. Okay, I came from here, then I want to go down here and see what's over here. Okay, I haven't been here, I'm pretty positive. Sounds like a new town, too. Or some kind of area. It's not showing up on the map, but the music changed. Huh. Starman, this might be too far. Because I fought Starman Jr. as a boss, so... Now I'm fighting... Well, that should be reflected. Yeah, see, we both have that shit, dude. It just one-shots you. Taste of your own absolute cheese medicine. What the fuck is that cheese move? Can I learn that move? But then they might reflect it at me and then I'll get one shot still. So dumb, dude. Why do they give you these breaks in the oh, this is new stuff. This looks dangerous just because of how many there are. I doubt I'll be able to one shot. Okay, barely. Probably. How come C gets to attack before B? That one just does a lot of damage on its own right. It doesn't, let's just make sure we kill one though. Okay, we don't need a double, but Arsen's too slow for it to matter anyway, because he gets an attack off. There we go. Oh. Holy shit. So what's down here? Probably nothing. Wonderful. Okay, heal him up a bit more. And this looks like a new area. I don't know if I'm meant to go here or if I was meant to take the train. So this is 3 different areas I could go to. Whatever this place is called. And I could go to the station and go to different areas from there. Or I could go into the tunnel and fight those scorpions and stuff. I like having these branching paths. Dude, you're so bad. He's getting one shot by almost everything he gets hit by. Only thing I can hope is that he just doesn't get hit. 35, okay. Let's see what this place is. That's kind of like a ranch or a farm or something. Titan Ease. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Like a mechanical scorpion. Hypnosis, don't do it to me. No effect. Yeah, you wouldn't even want to use it on Arsen, you can just kill him. You should want to do it to Ness. But these are very high defense. Does that mean they have low HP to match? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, these are gonna be annoying. If that works. If I could lower his defense, but I just want to know how much we're dealing with. He has like 75 HP? No, more. What the hell? Dude, you better not die. You're so fucking pathetic, dude. Why are you so bad? You're just gonna get killed anyway, like. Dude, how much health do you have? You're so trash. Now if it works, I'll lose. That's good that it barely works. They have like 150 HP and tremendous defense. incredible. I won't be able to revive this guy. Holy shit, dude. Seems like this area might be a little too tough as well. Stuck between Union Station and what? Stuck between an alien and a scorpion. How about that? That sounds better. Okay. I could use my breadcrumbs. I'm almost tempted at this point because I don't know what this place is or what I'm supposed to do with it. Little saucer. This world map is huge, I swear. Makes it feel bigger too because you can't walk 5 steps without fighting something. Okay, nothing there. Surely there's something up here. Surely there's something up here. They wouldn't make me walk this far out of the way for nothing. They would never do such a thing as that. Alright, let's go down. The other side. So there's nothing up there. Wonderful. Amazing. Maybe there's something here too. Surely it wouldn't be another dead end. Wait, there's 2 of these patches of dirt? There's one over here too. Only one at least. But see, if he lands the hypnosis, I'm screwed because he'll just stunlock me. Oh my god. These are so fucking beefy. They have like 150 health and incredibly high defense. Probably the highest defense of anything I've fought so far. 13. I do like how the Franklin badge just kills those starmen so easily. If they try to cheese me, I cheese them right back. Please don't work, please don't work, please don't work, please don't work, please don't work. Oh. See, I can just die here. Dude, that's so troll how many of these mechanics there are. I got lucky, but he might still do it again. Jesus Christ, dude. I am probably not meant to do this right now. I would assume that. Although I don't really have a clear indication of where I'm supposed to go. Like, they didn't say, oh, go to this town or that town. It's just kind of letting me explore, which is nice. But my side effect of that is I tend to really make it hard on myself by wanting to explore areas I'm not meant to yet. But I consider anywhere you can go to be somewhere you're meant to go, because, you know, it's the curiosity factor. Maybe I don't have to, but I can. It's hard to keep track of where I've been and where I haven't been. This Arsen is such a slouch too, he's not gonna get experience. These aren't too bad. PKB May, 30 is about as much as I expect, yeah. Not too bad. Can I maybe... I don't know what I can do. Let's just keep healing. I have plenty of PP to use. I wouldn't mind one that costs more, but that heals more too. So there's some patch of dirt to the right. This is a dead end again. I think I already saw this one though. You can see how this terrain starts to blend in and it's hard to distinguish. Okay, so let's explore what's on this dirt patch. Is it a town? Is it a dungeon? Is it a station? What is it? I mean, I say dungeon to refer to anything where you go inside and there's a whole bunch of stuff. So even the factory is a quote-unquote dungeon to me. This reminds me of that Magic Can area because they had all the different weird formations on the ground. Another new enemy. Apparently they can summon more because it's spread out in that formation. Like, He'll summon a second one, third one. Yeah, exactly. This should be weak though. What? How come everything has such high defense all of a sudden? Yeah, what the hell? High HP, high defense, high damage? What is this? What? What? Getting killed by weenie mobs. Weenies. Okay. Like, those are the same as the bats or the skunks, where they're not meant to be hard, they're just meant to be annoying. Because they summon one more and there's so many of them. So I'm gonna assume I'm not meant to go there either. So I'm not gonna go in the cave for the train, and I'm not gonna go up there. I'll save those for later, I guess. I'll try to take the train somewhere to see what that leads to. And I think I could also go right of the station. Maybe there's something there too. Like, instead of going up. Probably just another dead end though. I do have breadcrumbs, right? Yeah, these areas are so punishing though. Jesus Christ. If this guy could just stay alive, I'd be doing a lot better. Don't give me an asthma attack, dude, please. That's what you should always say when you see a truck coming at you. Not, don't run me over, but don't give me an asthma attack. That's somehow worse. It does more damage than them ramming into you. And incapacitates you forever. I don't think it's ever run out. Either I've died or Arsen finished the fight for me. So asthma doesn't run out during the fight. It does run out after though, which is good. At least it's not like you're forced to use the item. So there's an up path which I went to. So what if... Okay, it's broken. So that doesn't help me. I could literally jump across given how big I am on the map. Look at that. They make your character look disproportionately large. So did I go here? I think I went up last time. Surely I went up. Am I gonna lose to another weenie? Little weenie baby enemy? Ooh. How many times have I died? That's a good question. Like, should have done a death counter. A lot of them are self-inflicted because I try to do things I'm probably not meant to do yet, but that's part of the game, I guess. So I can't even do anything here. Let's see what happens if I try to ride it. I can't tell which way I'm going. Like, I'm probably gonna go the other way. So the bridge being broken wouldn't matter. Let me look at the map. Reindeer, Spookane, and Snowman. So where would I like to go if I could choose? Reindeer, Spookane, Snowman. So I guess reindeer would be the first stop. So let's try that. Is it going to take me through that tunnel that I kept dying in? So that means I could just walk there if I was dedicated enough. Oh, look at this, dude. This is cool. Reminds me of those Paper Mario animations when you're riding the train. Okay, so let's see how far I would have had to walk if I did decide to do it that way. I don't really see the benefit of it either. Does that mean I could have done it before? Like if I... Or is it going to make me clear out some obstacle there? Like it'll say, oh, we can't pass here, you have to get out. No, I guess not. There was something on the tracks, like some white object, but I guess it didn't matter. Oh man, what a long ride. Okay. Just remember, I can still explore inside that station, or inside the railroad tunnel later. And I can also explore the top part with the Starman. So those are two areas that I want to come back to. And I can also explore the other towns, possibly. But let me just explore this one first. Union is where I just was. So let's see. Are you going to Snowman? Yes. Found this hat. It's the property of a girl who lives there. Please take it to her. I mean, I'm not lying, but I'll go there eventually. I didn't say when. Can we just equip it ourselves? Pretty hat embroidered with the name Cat. Oh, that's another partner I'm gonna get. Only she can wear it, apparently. If I look at the map, I'm right here. So I want to explore this whole area in between here and Marysville. Like if I walk up, how does that work? Hey, that hat you're carrying looks just like the one that Cat of Snowman lost. If you return it to her, she just may reward you. Is she some celebrity? How do you know that well? Just by sight. High in the mountains lives an old man. I didn't say he hasn't had a cold in 300 years. I think the more spectacular thing is that he's lived for 300 years, not that he hasn't had a cold. I guess that's the joke? I don't know. Or is it normal to live that long in this universe? I'm not sure. Old man on the mountain is so generous. He'll give you as much as you can possibly carry. You know what that means, Arsen? You're gonna be our pack mule some more. It's all you're good for, you useless bum. You get killed every battle. Swear to God. Okay. So I kind of want to go north and see if it lets me explore that area. Probably not. Let's see what it says. Healer's house. Is the old man the healer or... Not sure. So I basically beat quote-unquote Marysville by getting here. So it was Duncan's factory that was really the dungeon. Like for what was it, Podunk, you had to beat the graveyard and the zoo, and then you unlock Magican. For Magican you just had to explore, I guess, beat the little labyrinth, and then for Marysville you had to beat the two factories, Sweet Little and Duncan. So they have a good way of pacing it. They give you like a little dungeon and then a big dungeon or a couple miscellaneous tasks to do. So now for reindeer, I'll have to see what my objective is. Or maybe I'm not meant to do this yet. Like I could just go to Snow... What was it called? To Snowman and just give her the hat and do something there. But I kind of want to do them in order if it lets me. These enemies are easy enough. I want to explore back up top here. At least. Although I gotta make sure I save it, because I don't want to die up here. I won't go in the tunnel. Maybe I will, but I won't go too far if I do. I want this guy to level up too. He's really slacking. So it's interesting that it lets you go this far. Whose house is that? Is it going to be Arsen's house by chance? That'd be cool. That would actually be awesome. Then I could eat pizza there too. Oh, it looks... Oh, it's a healer's house, that guy. I'm a healer. Refresh. Everything with you is fine. So he didn't charge me? Yes. Really? Okay, he doesn't want money apparently. Let's save it here, just so we're in a different area. 272, 500. 191 for Arsen, so that should happen soon. Okay. Yeah, just like my mom. Rarely do you hear that as a compliment. You never want to quit saving the world. Okay, where the hell am I going now? This overworld is overwhelming. $101. Not bad. Now don't tie me up. Just don't tie up Ness, or this will take forever. Oh god. Can you one-shot him? Not quite. See, I think he has 80. Yeah, short tie him up all day, dude. Nice and safe. Keep him out of harm's way. Okay, what can we do here, dude? It's such a long trek. Dead end? Or maybe not? I don't know why I keep trying with these seemingly dead ends that turn into actual dead ends every time. Every fucking time. Dude. Like, I can't help it. This overworld map has trolled me for the last time. I don't even know where I am contextually, like. That black dot might be the house I just went to. The healer's house. It must be. It's just hard to keep track of where you've been. Oh my god. Not trying to rush it. In fact, if anything, I'm trying to take my time, but it can be a bit tilting just trying to explore and being cucked at every turn. I got cucked in the tunnel, I got cucked in the northern passageway with the Starman. I'm getting cucked here too, probably. At least I saved it. 37. These things are a joke, though. It'll be easy enemy, and then one enemy will just one-shot me out of nowhere. That's kind of how it's been sometimes. So what is the point of doing this? Like, where am I right now? This is somewhere I clearly haven't been. It's totally off the side of the map. I guess I should use those black dots as a basis. So there's one black dot here that I can reach. So that must be the only point of going here. It could be a house, it could be a cave, but there's something here. Okay, there's nothing there. So just take me to this black dot, please. I'm assuming it's a dead end, but I have to check. I can't help it. Are you about to level up, dude? What level is he? He's 14 still. He should be close. Okay, this must be the building. Black dot. Expert deduction. That's all I wanted to see. So there's a sign below it. I wonder what the point of that is. You can't read it unless you jump off the cliff. And if you're that far below, you won't be able to come up here anyway. It seems kind of counterintuitive. Wait, I didn't come from here. This is another path. Whatever, I can check that after. What's above it here? Alright. Wolf, easy enough. Let's see what's in this cabin. Is this where the old man lives? I forgot what they said. Thought they said he lives like up in the mountains. Although this could be considered up in the mountains. Even though it's on the same elevation as every other cliffside here. So there's one more partner they've mentioned, which is Cat, and then there's Rob, who can use a knife I have. But they haven't mentioned him yet. Ash Ketchum looking? I can't understand a word the old man says either. Is he like your dad though, or like why are you here then? Maybe I can use telekinesis, surely. Surely. talk very well without my dentures. So is that what I have to go looking for? Good one, dude. Can you give me a clue as to where they are? It's kind of sad. So he's a wise old man, but he can't speak. Must be tragically humiliating. Can't share your wisdom with the youth. Let's explore this side. Where am I going? Basically, this might be all that's up here, so I can go back down to the station. Oh, I kind of want to see if I can't walk in the cave from this side. Maybe there's something at the end, like a secret treasure if you take the time to run through it, or even come all the way back up like this. I'm totally in the middle of nowhere. Like, look at this. Will I be able to get back to Marysville from here? On foot? That'd be kind of insane. It shouldn't even be possible, because then I could have just walked here myself. I haven't unlocked anything, like, besides the train. So if I could go one way, I should have been able to go the other way. At least bar bots are no threat to me now. No more cheap one-shots. So can Arsen actually one-shot this guy? Please? After getting crit. Oh my god, you suck so much. I hate you. So pitiful, dude. I hope they don't all start at level 1. That would be so dumb. That would be so punishing. Get some HP so you don't keep dying so easy. 1. Nice, dude, 1. So what does this say? Now entering the Mislay Triangle. Watch out. Someone lost his dentures right under the sign. What does that mean? Did I pick them up? Wait. Why would the sign say that? Or was it not the sign? Was that me just commenting to myself? Brush, floss, and see your dentist. We won't have to own a pair. Okay, good life advice. Watch out. Okay, that must not have been part of the sign. It just looked like the way it read was... looked like it was all together. Like as if someone would make that sign. Somebody dropped their dentures, but they wouldn't pick them up. So I can go back and give it to him. I want to explore the rest of the top part here. We go top left. Fuck. I mean, these enemies aren't tough at all. It's just kind of wears on you a little bit. But it's fine. We need to get this clown leveled up anyway. Should have just called him Clown. I didn't know he'd be this pathetic. Alright, let's go all the way up. Wait. How did I get down here? Huh. How did I come down here? What? Wait, this is where the sign and the dentures are, right? I'm getting so turned around. I guess not. Wait, I can give them back to him, regardless. How did I lose my footing so easily? I totally forgot where I was going. I just wanted to see if I could explore more north, but I guess not. 90. I was trying to go top left. I don't know what those 2 black dots are below Marysville. Well, where's the house even? Right here. Let me give them back. You move. Okay, let's give it to him. So nice to have my dentures back once more. Your reward? With you, I'll share my secret to long, long life. Gargle often, gargle proud, gargle strong. If you catch a cold, gargling will help. Here's a mouthwash I concocted myself. I mean, if you have lived 300 years, I would listen to you. That's all it is, you just have to gargle? Oh, he gives you as many as you want. You will lose your cold. That's it? I guess that's cool. He gave me 8 of them. May you live a long life. So it's a one-time thing. He only gives you once. Kind of forgot about that girl's advice that he gives you as much as you can carry. But who cares, dude? It's just a cold. The best case, I could have gotten 16 of them. But now I can't pick anything else up either. Whoops. Split damage, split damage. Oh, let's see. So what else can I do here? I'm almost tempted to use the bread, because I'm kind of just done with this right now. Then I can take the train back again, and then explore from there. But maybe I don't need to. Where am I right now? Can I not get down to where the station is? Or where the tunnel was? Can I not walk back from the other side? Because I could walk through it, it would just take forever. That should be like a challenge mode. I do later. Can I go through the tunnel without using the train? And it would be very difficult to do, I'm sure. That's what you call hard mode right there. So, was there really nothing here? Seems like I'm trying to go top left to those other 2 black dots. But I don't think I can go that far. And I don't remember being able to go that far from Marysville either. But maybe I did and I don't even know it. Oh yeah, because one of them's probably the factory, right? Sweet Little's factory. And the other might be the cave where you come out of Magic Hand. So I could be wrong already. Why don't I use my bread, go back to my house, store some stuff again. Then I can come back, take the train back here, and then explore the rest of it. So I've been top. I've been in the northern side. I want to see the west, east, and south. Although I guess I kind of went northwest. I may as well just do that. Let me just see if I can't go up more. I'm sure I've missed certain things, but this world is just overwhelming. I guess I have to accept it somewhat. Oh god. So I can't go any further north. I guess that's it. Let's just go back. I could even store the hat. Because I'm not going there for a while, I don't think. See, why did it take me there? I guess I won't go back then. So I went northwest. So reindeer is south. I don't even get this. Because you can walk along the railroad tracks, so it's almost like there's no point in riding it, the train. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what this sign says. Marysville or Reindeer is what this town is called. So all like winter based names. Even though it's not winter in game, like it's not snowing here or anything. So I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know what podunk means, if it's a real world reference or something. I feel like there's a real place called that, but I don't know where. So I went to the healer's house. Station is where I came from. You can check out the town. And obviously whatever adventures around town I have to do. Okay, what does this sign say? Just the station and stuff. So what was I trying to do? We go east, or sorry, west one more time and see if I can't find anything different. Like maybe more southeast. I went northeast last time. These trees are so deceiving. The biggest item in this game would be an axe. Just cut down every tree and make your own path. That would completely break the game if you had one. Or PK fire to burn them down. Let's try south again. Let's see. I think I've explored this north path pretty thoroughly. Right, let's get perspective on the... We even made it to the top dot. I don't know what that 1 out of 5760 means though. I have no idea what that means. But it couldn't be something you have to collect or discover. 1 out of 5760. Like 1 month. Alright, let me check this out. So this was a house with the healer. So I don't think I went further down. I think I went up after this, didn't I? Like that. I didn't go down. Okay, let's go south. I don't think I went south from before. Okay, this is new, right? This is just a town, isn't it? Which is fine. That's kind of what I was exploring next anyway. But we couldn't go north of the station, could we? Either we could go north or east. Let's explore the town, why don't we? Or let me see, how would I have gotten here from the station? Can I see that? Like, how do I get to the station from here? Probably... I don't even know. Maybe here? Everything is leading me south. Oh, it was from here, wasn't it? Because I saw these fences. I just wanted to see how I was meant to come. Enemies aren't too hard around these parts. Okay. Let's go all the way north and see what the station looks like. This is the same. Yep, this is it. Easy. So there's nothing else to do in there. Let me go north and see if I can do something. Looking at the map, there's really nothing to the north. So I really couldn't follow the tracks back. But why not? Like, where could they go that would be intraversable? And this is just gonna be another cave, isn't it? Like... Okay, this at least connects, so I could go across this. If I want, and that would be to Spookane. That's probably the funniest names. Instead of Spokane, it's Spookane. Good one. Actual good one. But... Dude, how do you get destroyed so quickly? We haven't even fought anything tough in a while. Alright, nothing here. How close am I? I'm already almost there. I don't even need the train. Maybe the dotted lines imply you need the train, and the solid line means you can walk across it. But then how do I get to Youngtown? I didn't even think about that part. Oh, I guess from the Starman area where I got my ass beat by a Starman. Now I'm kind of confused. Was that up there or was it... Whatever, I'll figure that out later. But it does seem like I can just walk here. I don't even need the train. It's interesting that they let you do that. They could just block it off and say you have to take the train. But they let you walk all the area in between, which is confusing. Because there might not be anything there. Except for random enemies. Okay, split damage. Can we one-shot both? They'll probably still attack before this guy. Yeah, see, he's still too slow. Slower than an eagle. What a shame. Okay, so I can cross the bridge, and that'll probably take me to Spookane. All of these dead ends, dude. Watch, this entire thing will be nothing but a dead end. There's no black dots here either. Dude, it's gonna be, I swear. They just like leading you on a wild goose chase to nowhere. Holy shit, don't play this game if you have an exploration fetish like me. Because it will drive you crazy. Or at least don't play it like this. Look, it's gonna be a dead end. Oh god. They should put hidden stuff at least, like hidden items and all. You got max enemies, 4 at once. Hopefully Arsen can one-shot something too. Please. He should be strong enough by now. They're not doing too much. Dodge. Okay, we can take them both out together. Right here. The power of teamwork. Even when one teammate is twice as good as the other. I gotta give him a gold ring. If I ever go back to that. Magic Kent. Clown Town. As I call it, the Clown Town. Okay, I can't sneak across there. And even if I could, it would just be in the middle of nowhere, so... I have to go to the other side of Spookane probably to get there. Come there from the other side. So where did I come from? Did I come from north? So can I go up here? Gonna be just a bunch of dead ends. I don't even see any structures like a black dot. There's levels closing in at least, which is nice. Very cute. Cutie Arsen is here. Is he actually finally gonna be useful slightly? I just don't get the mindset behind that. I think that's a legitimate criticism. You have, I was around level 20, right? And you have me gain a partner who's level 1. So, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, really? Even if I pumped him up with items. So here's Spookane on the right. We get an aerial view. But yeah, that just seems unnecessarily punishing. And I dealt with it, right? But... And I like challenges like that too, but it's just kind of unnecessary. I don't think it adds to the game in any way. You could just go back to the beginning area, grind up stuff until he's equal level to you. Challenge neutralized. It's just a waste of time, you know. So I'm not sure if they do that with every single partner, that's gonna be troll. Like Rob and Cat and whoever the other one was. I think there's a third one. I forget what I called him, but they let you name them at the beginning, you know. Which is cool, but it kind of spoils the fact that you're gonna get that many partners. They'll have like 5 people at once. It feels like there won't even be room on the screen for that many. Like the way it's written. It's gonna be like really weird. Or maybe you can only use one at a time, but you get to choose which one. And they all have specialties, like this guy's good with bombs. But if bombs are only temporary items, like one-off items, it's not really worth it. I thought he would have like an ability that he could use without, you know, consuming an item. Let's kill the Barbot first. size shield. Also, they tried to buff him. Smart idea. They all use their shields on him. You might actually have a chance. 69. Now you're talking my language. Ooh, shit, we're critting the hell out of them. I am out of their league. Baseball reference, because I'm using a bat. Haha. Time for you to go back to the minor leagues. Alright. Where am I even going? I don't have crumbs either to fall back on, do I? Shirts. Yeah, it looks like sometimes you can squeeze through those, but not this time. Like the one above the boulder that I had to blow up. That was like that. You could kind of squeeze through an area that you very easily shouldn't have been able to. So this is Spookane. So I made it all the way here on foot. Which is maybe what you're supposed to do, but still seems a bit odd. Okay. Can I save it here? Or take a bed? It should be like a normal town, right? It just seems a little bit odd. The way it started, like it looks deserted. Maybe that's what's so spooky about it. It could be a town of enemies. What if it's like you know, one of those, like, what do you call it? What's that town in that game where everything's hostile to you? I forgot the name. It's some other RPG. Golden Sun? So they trick you and make you think it's a town, but then you get fucked as soon as you go in there. Alright. Let's see what we got. Why are there enemies here, though? It's supposed to be a town, dude. Safe zone. See, I can't go in any of these. Can you just give me a peacetime here? So 2 new towns and areas to explore. All in between them. This was going east of the station. So I, of course, could go south and explore Reindeer itself. But let me maybe check out this place first. So many buildings, I can't go in any of them. What the fuck? What is this place? You shouldn't fight stuff on the path either. Here we go. This gives me such strong Pokemon vibes for some reason. Residential East. I'm in downtown. Kinda looks like it. I don't know what these rock things are supposed to be. Just to distinguish it from the other towns. So I could even just take this back and forth. Which I probably could have done before. I didn't need to walk. Union. This is kind of a nice travel mechanic, fast travel. So, what is this area then? This is like the downtown area? Shit. Apparently you can just fight stuff in downtown. It's not protected. Here, why don't I go home and take a little moment? I can take the train between these two places, like it's not a big deal. I still want to explore the other one first. Wait, this breaks the rule too. There's no sign and the door's not round. They said early on, you can only go in those. What the fuck? They lied to me. Bad translation, lol. Lost in translation. Let's just go home and save it and make sure we're safe, because we've done a lot of exploring. So go back to Union Station, get some more bread, just in case I end up somewhere unfavorable. Dude, does it look like $50 is a problem to me? So now we get to watch the whole trip back. Can we skip this? I guess it's the first time, so I won't try to. so this is the other station, Reindeer. So let's see, why can't I walk back up here? Where does it stop me from walking? Because I was trying to follow it back. I want to still do that. I want to walk all the way up the tracks and go to the end of this path. Just cause I can. Alright, so let's get back into this. I went to which town? Radio, it's a mess everywhere. I've read that. Let me look here. This is, oh, I want to go back. Alright. We go back, sort out my inventory, because this guy spammed my inventory with the mouthwash. Because I have a dirty mouth. Apparently it's the secret to living for 300 years, according to him. Just use mouthwash. Let me go. I have to go all the way back to my house, which is no big deal. Seems like you move faster along the train track, but probably not. Oh, should be able to one-shot both. Still need 15k experience to catch up to this guy. It's insane. That's also because he's been dead like half the time he's been with me. If he had been alive since I got him the whole time, it would be much closer. But he keeps dying and I can't revive him. So there's not much I can do about that. Take him to a nurse, but in the middle of a dungeon I can't do shit. Alright, let's just go back. I don't know why I've read that sign like 50 times. I know where everything is. Let me go back to my house. I should probably be a bigger fan of the rappel rings at this point, but it is good to give this guy some experience. Good old Arsen. I don't really see what's gonna be fun with him though. He's sort of like using bombs, which I can't seem to buy anywhere. Maybe they do sell them somewhere. But like if they're limited use items, then it's only going to be good for a few fights, which feels like a bad playstyle. I want something I can replicate every fight or every couple fights. Like even PP spells or abilities would be somewhat repeatable. This should be... Oh, am I going the wrong way? I feel like I went too far north. I don't really see how the screen's gonna hold more than one name. Like imagine if I had 5 names where Arsen, Ness, and whatever are. The enemy won't even fit on the screen. Maybe you can only have one at a time. Should be kind of weird. Or maybe it just rotates. I'm definitely not going the right way. How did I fuck that up? Where am I right now? Oh my god. Alright, let's make it back home and then we'll explore the new town. Reindeer. And I could explore the other town too, the Spooksville. Or Spookane. Jesus Christ. It's just like, oh my god. Just level up so I don't have to fucking fight these anymore. 100 on the note. Dial points. So I have to go down to the town, I went up to the zoo. So that top bridge only leads to the stone, which leads to Magic Camp. That's pretty much all that's there. It wasn't like there was anything I skipped there. There's literally nothing. Alright, almost home. It's not too bad of a track, it just, all these weenie mobs waste your time. There should be some permanent thing I can use that's like the repel ring, or like a spell. If an enemy is so weak, it just shouldn't even bother you. It should be afraid. You should sense it from my psychic aura. Okay. And let me see what I can leave. The hat I don't need yet. I'm not going to Snowman anytime soon. Mouthwash I don't need, it just cures you of a cold, apparently. Which I've only gotten like one in the game. Although I got it like 3 or 4 times because I talked to that chick so many times. She keeps sneezing and giving it to you. Alright, so that's all I need on him. Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. So I'll get rid of these 4 items. I still don't know what the laser beam does. It's not like an item, weapon that you can equip. So I'm not too sure. I like how you can just store an unlimited number of items, so this is cool. It's very fun that I can come back and look at all my spoils. Oh, that was the funniest thing ever too. I was like, this guy's like, oh, you sound too monotone, you sound like you're not having fun. And then I just said, like, in my normal voice, because I always sound like that. I'm like, I am having fun, can't you tell? I'm having fun. Doesn't it sound like I'm having fun? It was like the most, I don't even know what you'd call it, like just fucking, what is the word for that? Like the way that, who's that guy? James Bond introduced the band. What band was it? Everybody, the blank, whatever they're called. It's like he just sounded like he didn't want to be there. Alright, can I please? I did heal up, didn't I? Surely. He has 85 HP, which is pretty good. He's probably not going to get one shot anymore. And as soon as I say that, he probably will. I'm going to go all the way back. I got to do breadcrumbs. I got to do breadcrumbs again. Because that's the best way to get out of an undesirable situation. Maybe I should put them in Marysville, though, instead of here. I guess it doesn't matter, really, but... Okay. I'll never stop getting baited by those alternate paths. It's never gonna happen. As long as I live, I'll get baited by them. Forever. Destined to be baited. Fuck. Dude, you were the first enemy I fought. Only way you can explain that many Wallies is inbreeding. It's a real problem. We get some bread. I'll drop it either here or in Marysville. I'm having trouble deciding. I guess this is more central in case I have to go to my house, which I do often have to do. How much money do I have? Plenty. Nothing really to spend it on either. Whoops. You gotta... Whoops. 3,900. I'm rolling in it, dude. I almost want something to spend on. Oh, I can check on that elementary school guy who has all those expensive explosives. Maybe that'll be a permanent move I can use. Where's the food? Here. Let's get a piece of bread. Let's leave it outside. Then I'll check on the elementary school before I leave Marysville. On the train. I'll take the train to Reindeer. And can't quite remember where I hadn't explored. Like, I explored almost every direction. Let me try to think here for a second. I went to Reindeer, and I went so far right east that I actually walked all the way to Spookane. So there's not much reason to go right. And then I went left, I saw the doctor's house and the old man who I gave his dentures. That's the other black dot. Right next to that green thing that says map. Just to the right of that is the denture guy. Oh, I want to walk backwards into the cave. That's one thing I want to do. So I'll go northwest to the cave, and then I'll explore Reindeer itself after I check out the elementary school. So it's right across here. Drop my breadcrumbs. I have to remember to do that. I can just drop them right here. I don't know how it always determines exactly where you go, but it doesn't matter. It's mostly just a quick way to get out of an annoying situation. Okay. Imagine playing this game without using stuff like that. Without using breadcrumbs, without using fast travel like the train. I mean, you kind of have to use the train. It doesn't even let you skip that. Okay, so let's see if that guy finished my first investment. I bought the most expensive one. So I want Arsen to get some super powerful weapon for it that he can use as much as he wants. And if not, I'll be very upset with this guy. I could probably buy all the other ones too. Crumbs, okay. He's in this room, I think. You better have something for me, dude. How dare you waste my fucking money. I may as well just dump the money in, because I don't know. Like, why are you so inefficient? What? I tried to... I'm trying to buy all of them, dude. Can I buy it again? I already did that. Wait, he's not letting me buy another one. You absolute clown. How long does it take you, dude? He's not letting me buy anything. The fuck? What if I buy another one? The fuck? I'm pressing A, like, to do it. What? Wait. What happened? Wait, how did I... Huh? Did I just get scammed? How? Dude, what the fuck is he doing? Did I buy all of them or did I buy the same one like 10 times? Dude, what the fuck just happened? I'm so confused. I don't have enough money. I already... I don't know what I did now. He kept saying it like I didn't buy them. I don't even know what happened there. Whatever, dude. Just... You better have something for me next time or I'm gonna really make you suffer. Fucking clown. Okay, let's go take the train. Then I'll go in the other hole, the other entrance. Can't believe that guy just took all my fucking money. I don't even know what I bought. Hopefully I bought one of each at least. So he'll have all of them ready for me at once. He better. Next time that I see him. Let's split our damage. I always forget to do that. I was just hoping for a few more options offensively. That would make this more interesting. The only thing that's stale about it is I'm kind of like... I have so much utility, like defense down for enemies, defense up for me, stuff like that, and heals and stuff. But I don't have a single other offensive move besides basic attack. and I'm like several hours into the game. That's the only mistake I think they've made. They should give you PK Thunder or Fire or something a little bit earlier. I'm a little bit confused as to how you could go this long without getting a single offensive ability. But like, think about right now. I can't do anything to damage them except for... Wait. Oh, I have to rotate. These are all defensive, defensive, defensive. This would be like a charge, gain offense, gain defense, lower their defense, which is, I guess that counts as offense. And this is like crowd control, like you can make one fall asleep. I don't actually know what 4th slip does. Maybe that is an attack and I'm not giving it credit. I don't know what it does. What does it do? It makes you escape? Okay, cool. I guess it guarantees that you run away. Which is pretty good to know, actually. I didn't know what it was supposed to be. I just said it sounded like a baseball term, but maybe I'm wrong about that too. Alright, we take the train. We can rest there, we can save it, we can talk to everyone. Go to Reindeer. What did your mom say to your dad when there was a flood outside? Reindeer, am I right? Okay. Can you not skip this? You actually can't, what the fuck? Loading time masked behind a fucking animation. It's not too bad though. Although if you go all the way from Snowman to wherever, Podunk or even Marysville, it would be a bit of a pain. Can you actually, you can't even go to Podunk. You have to go to Union Station, which is basically Marysville anyway. Alright. I want to do one thing here. And if I die, I'll be very upset. I want to go up all the way, follow the train track back to the cave, and I just want to see the end of it. So pretend like I walked through it. Should probably focus the rope first. They have way too much health. Like, he definitely won't be able to kill him. So Arsen didn't get anything from that guy in school. I imagine those explosives are for him, but they'll probably be a one-time use the way they sound. What does this say? Just Mary's, Reindeer. I keep saying Marysville. Alright, just don't make me have an asthma attack, please. Jesus Christ. So much pollution. You're justified in killing those nasty cars, right? I guess it implies there's no driver in there, it's just a car that's gone crazy. Although you do kill like a woman just carrying bags. Like a shopping woman. Which is a little bit extreme. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Like, he doesn't have the common sense to attack the other one. He'll just attack the air where that one was. Wonderful. Alright, let's go into this cave and get absolutely killed by a scorpion. Turn to stone or some shit. Jesus Christ. I guess I should go by these black dots a bit more because that pretty much tells you there's something there, like a cave or a structure, a building. I think that's how it works. So instead of just exploring randomly, I can always focus on those. Wait, did I get asthma attacked again? What's happening? Am I having an asthma attack? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? He's gonna die, dude. Like, what? Dude. Are you fucking serious with this? Can I use that? Just get me out of here. What does it do? Guess I could try it. I have enough of them. So fucking dumb, dude. I won't even know what it does. He's dead. You know, look, Ness won't get out of this. He'll never get out. Dude, what? Such a dumb mechanic. I really don't like that. I just have to carry one at all times. You'd think after 5 or 6 turns it might run out. You'd think. At least let me run away. It's so stupid. I don't know when I saved it last. Are you fucking serious? Alright, new rule. I have to keep asthma medicine at all times. At least I'll be able to figure out what happened with that fucking thief. So, that's one of the worst aspects of this game. Just those unpreventable fucking loops. There's nothing you can do. It may as well, if you get an asthma attack and you don't have asthma medicine in your inventory, it should just say you lose. Like when I got turned to stone by that scorpion. Why even make me do that? You're just dead. You lose. Why make me sit there and cling to false hope? It's so dumb. Oh my fucking god. There's only 2 things I need to do. Or a few. Like I need to get the bread again. I better save it in Marysville. I didn't realize that would happen. Get the bread. Get the money. Get the asthma medicine. And get the bomb person. And pay more attention to my money. To see what I'm paying for. Definitely don't want to buy the other one again. Because I already did that the last one. Unless they overwrite each other, which is also stupid. Can't believe it's taking him this long to finish it, whatever it is. Might be a permanent weapon. It better be. Or a psi ability for him? I don't think he has psi. He doesn't even have PP. Psychic power. Come on, hurry up, dude. Can't sprint for some reason half the time. Just want to listen to this music more, I guess. We go to the department store. Do they sell asthma medicine too? I don't think they do. So laser beam seems like a temporary use item. I thought it would be like a permanent thing. We have like 3,000 in here. 39.31. I better save it. Yeah. You have asthma medicine? You do. Maybe I should keep multiple too. This is how bad it's got. I don't know if they're single use items or not, but I'll do it. So utterly triggering. Unbelievable. I have 2 of them. There's 4 items, they both have 4 items. So what else do I need? I need bread. Which is the next one up. I keep messing up. So right here we want bread. Gotta keep having my inventory full just with contingency shit. contingency shit. Like, oh, if I have an asthma attack, or oh, if Franklin badge, I get one shot by PK beam R, or oh, I don't have fucking, I don't know how to get out of this place. I need to warp out with breadcrumbs. So that I have no room left to actually pick shit up. Thankfully, I have this pack mule named Arsen, who's good for one thing and one thing only. Let me save it here, and I'll even save it in Marysville too. Because I'm actually triggered. Use my breadcrumbs. I have the asthma spray, I got the breadcrumbs. All I have to do is talk to the stupid guy in the elementary school. Buy the other bombs, maybe. I don't know if they'll overwrite each other. And then we want to explore the rest of this reindeer area. I pretty much haven't explored any of it, but some of the outskirts. That is the most cancerous move ever. Just give you an asthma attack, do more damage than their basic attacks do anyway. I can't believe it. I'll have to use one right now. I don't know if they have multiple uses. I don't know if the truck is more likely to do it. That's fine. 50. Not quite enough to kill him. Alright. So I want to just talk to this elementary guy and then I'll save it again since I'm having trouble fucking not dying apparently. What? Stuck on a flower? Dude. Alright. Let me see what happens here. If I can't buy all of them. He doesn't make it clear what he's really doing. So I have 93.31. I don't need that. See, he goes from that to dropping any time. I'm always working. So did I lose money? I did. It doesn't make it very clear. It doesn't. Look, it trolls you. See, all this time I'm at 61.31, and then he just says goodbye. So it's still 61.31. So I go in thinking nothing happened. But you gotta look at it again. So I bought all 3 of them. All 4 of them, because I already had one bought. Can I make my own using this shit? Looks like they could be tennis rackets or like ping pong things. Okay. I better save it again. And then I'll go up to the tracks. I guess I haven't explored reindeer enough to find the save there and stuff. I haven't gone to the proper town. Let me just save it. Now I do an asthma attack again. I still have 3,200 after spending like 5k right on that clown in the school. Oh. Okay, let's take the train again, watch the unskippable cutscene for the 50th time. And then explore the rest of reindeer, starting with the end of the cave. Maybe the surrounding area, because I certainly didn't look at that either. Oh. These things are no threat. The most dangerous enemies are ones that have those weird abilities, like either PK Beam R or, you know, maybe Hypnosis or what is that? Petrify. It's not called Petrify, but it turns you to stone. Or these stupid things because they give you an asthma attack. I don't think Arsen has asthma though, so he doesn't get affected by it as much. He still gets damaged by it. I have 2 of them if you really need 1 per asthma attack. Or maybe they have multiple uses, or maybe you can use one forever. Because it's like a puffer with 50 charges or something. Like in real life. It doesn't just run out after one shot, dude. Jesus Christ. Alright. All these enemies are easy enough. No problem here. Let's go top left, and then I'll explore the town itself. And these tickets are pretty cheap, so I don't mind going back and forth. I guess I'm keeping in suspense as to whether I can actually go to Snowman or not. I haven't really seen that. Another exciting train ride. But how did all the other passengers get through all that shit on the way there? Like the psycho cars and stuff. That must be clearing the path for everyone. And you're still gonna charge me for this shit? I'm the whole reason you can even use it, because I broke the rocks. I just want to go walk my way back up there. Probably gonna die again to some dumb shit. Psycho car. Here we go, psycho truck. At least I can use the asthma medicine, or maybe I have to use it as Arsen on Ness. Which means if you only have Ness, you just can't do anything. Which is really dumb. I feel like maybe the trucks are more likely to do it. But they can both do it. 100 on the nose. Oh, here we go. Ness up for 30. Fight by 20. Asthma attack. Arsen's up for 30, which means... Yeah, he's mad. He's mad. He doesn't even want to deal with that. Jesus Christ. Even this useless Arsen is pissed about this. BS. Wait, it didn't let me target. It didn't let me target it. Whoops. Alright. Let's go all the way up here and just try to go in the edge of the tunnel. I just want to see if I'll fight some crazy enemy or if there's some reward for walking all the way. Basically just pretend I didn't use the train and I walked from one end to the other, fighting my way through scorpions and shit. Which obviously didn't happen, but... 69, haha. Ran out of control, 15 damage, not too bad. 43 is not enough. Basically, Arsen's attack there was useless. Just in case Ness misses, maybe. And he hasn't leveled up in a while. HP by 12. Okay, let's just get up there. Enemy density is very significant. But Ness must have missed. He's hitting 50 without critting. That's good though. I do like that. Eagle, this is like a mismatch. This guy's way too weak. He shouldn't even be around these parts. At least let me walk a few steps, dude, please. Alright. 101 Dalmatians. Holy shit, can I please just go up here? I'm gonna assume there's nothing left or right. Unless I see a black dot somewhere. I've already been to that one next to this. So 895 is not bad. Basic attack. He's still too slow to attack first. 40 is still enough. Well, those are pretty weak. Heal him up. Right, like that. Dude, how far is it? It should be right here. Okay, so let's see what happens. Like, why would it let you go here unless there was something worthwhile? Let's just fight one enemy and leave, I guess. These aren't too bad by themselves, but when there's two, it can be a rough experience. Especially he can continue as a Turk, dude. Look. 60, so he could have done 120 in one move. What the fuck? Is he gonna die? Dude, Arsen's gonna die. Oh my god, he is such a liability. I hate this guy. You're lucky you can store items, because that's my only saving grace. Alright, how much HP does he have anyway? Must be close to 100. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, let's assume we can't kill the bionic one. Let's kill the other two at least. Right? 50? He's still alive. Dude. Dude, don't you dare do it to Ness. Don't you dare turn Ness to stone. Oh my god, they're yanging up on Arsen. They turned him to stone, they poisoned him, and they hit him. This guy's dead again. Can I kill this stupid guy? Don't turn me to stone, please. Okay, poison's fine. Alright. Finish him. Like, can't revive him. Basically, there was nothing else I had to do. I just wanted to see this fucking stupid cave, and then I'll go back. I don't know why I was so hell-bent on seeing it. Let me cure the poison. Got a level out of it, at least, I suppose. I definitely don't think I meant to go through here. It's just interesting that they let you. Let me get out first. Because I'll just encounter another and they'll just do it to me again. Dude, I better not die. No, one shot him? Of course not. Not even close. At least you can't PK cheese me. Oh no, are they gonna out heal me? I have to kill the other one first. Dude, that's all he does. Okay, he's healed himself though. Just so stupid. Okay. So let me get out of here, go back to town and explore the town. That's what I wanted to do today. And see if there's a mayor, see if I get some context as to what I'm supposed to do here. I haven't really seen anything. Ooh, 62. Of course, of course. Heal him with a nurse or somebody. Since I haven't been here, I don't even know if there's anyone who can do that, but there probably should be. Better heal more. Why take a chance? I don't want to die, dude. This was just a curiosity trip, like, I just wanted to see if there's anything special at the end there, which there's obviously not. Now I'll cure the poison too. Okay. I don't know what the other healings do, like healing R and healing Pi. Like, what the hell is healing Pi? I can't even use it. Like, It doesn't even show up as an option. Or it does, I don't know what it does though. For such a long time, I didn't know you could scroll through different pages of the spell, so I was wondering what the hell. Why can't I use them anywhere? We can go left and right. It does show an arrow, but I didn't know what that meant, like, stupid. I could use the crumbs to get out of here, but what's the point? Like, it's not that far. If you just one-shot it, I'm gonna give it a chance to give you an asthma attack. I do have 2 of the medicines, though. This is where Arsen really misses out on experience. When they do this. He's dead for so long. I can't just skip enemies for no reason. Okay, I can use the puffer and see if it consumes it. It probably does. I better be able to use it. And he could just do it again. He could just do the move again. That's how cheesy it is. He could just spam it and kill me. Because it does more damage than his normal attacks anyway. Like 30. So you could literally just use that every turn. So it did consume it, I think. I should probably buy another one. Or no, it didn't. Weird. Wait. Wait, what happened? Wait, he gave me those. What did they do? Used for fighting. Wait, I didn't even know I picked those up. Written on the side, beware of blast, only Arsen can use it. Well, that part's not written, but last weapon. Question mark, question mark, question. So I don't know if they're one-use items or what. Let me give them all to him. Oh, he's dead anyway, so I can't see. Which one did I miss? I didn't even notice, dude. That guy doesn't give you very good feedback. You can't tell when you're giving him money. You can't tell when you're getting something from him. He always says the same thing. Okay, let me look. So he has 3 of these. I don't know if I can equip them as a constant item, then it would be worth it. If it's a single use thing for 3,000 or 1,000, I can't imagine caring about that. Let's just get to town and explore every nook and cranny. Oh shit. So apparently you can reuse the asthma medicine. So I just got 2 in case. So it seems like you can just use it over and over and over as many times as you want. If that turns out to be a common mechanic. So far only the cars really do it. But there are a lot of cars. You gotta find a way to revive this guy. Come on, we're almost there. The station's a little ways away from it though. What is all this farmland about? Looks like the entrance to... what town is that in Skyrim? Fucking... is that Markarth where there's all the farms outside? I forget. Bag lady. You're killing her for what reason exactly? It's like, what is around this area? I don't know. Just don't make me have asthma again, dude, please. It seems like I gotta keep that on me all times, because if I don't have it, I could just get one shot. Or stun locked. Which is always fun. So if I go right, it'll just lead me to the other town. I guess I don't care too much about that. I don't know what kind of crop that's supposed to be, corn or something. Let me kill the rope first because he can stun lock me too. Another very fun mechanic, fun and interactive. Shit. Just don't stun me. If he just attacks, I'm good with it. Fugitive doesn't do anything. He's just weak. Oh, is it supposed to be a noose that he was supposed to be hung with? Is that what it is? I didn't even think of that connection. I just thought of that. It's like his noose that he escaped from getting hung by. What is this house? Without a sign. You can't even go in. Appropriate. There's nothing here. What's the point of that? Oh, here's the proper town. Let me go to the top more. It's set up so oddly. Like there's an upper part there. A lot of dog houses. Can I check them? Nothing. Let me go left and up first. Another one, so I'm gonna assume I can't go in any of these. Maybe I can telepathically talk to them inside the house. Like... no. This looks like the person who was worried about their money being taken away by monsters in the other town. You thought I was going to beg for food. I would do that even though I'm hungry. Why would I think that? I don't even know who you are. Maybe it's the same guy and his money really did get stolen, so he has to beg for food. Okay, let's go up to the top here. Alright, this is the edge of town, I guess. Can't go in there. These buildings look very distinct, though. But where does the town really begin? Like right here, apparently. There's no sign or nothing. We talk to everybody, see what's going on here. Nice relaxing introduction to town. Even though it took me all day to get to this point. Somewhere in the town of Spookane, I heard that there's a ghost house. That sounds fun. That sounds exciting. I like stuff like that. Luigi's Mansion 2.0. Now, was that there before all this crazy stuff started happening, or just now? I mean, it's called Spookane for a reason, am I right? Have you ever thrown food out into the field? Yeah. Well, it's a game, but it is pretty wasteful. Oh, did they break the fourth wall? Don't do that. I was so immersed. Immersion ruined. Wait, I thought somebody else said that. Didn't an old guy say that? Wasn't there an old man there? I must be losing it. I remember walking through the tunnel when I was young. I went to see what was on the other side. Yeah, I almost did that, but I got my ass beat every time. I guess there's nothing special around here. Since the town music's playing, I think enemies won't attack me, hopefully. Like, where does this lead? I don't get this. We've been here. Well, what was it? I forgot. It's the doctor. Oh, can you revive my dude, please? Please. Where do you think you can find such a man? What does that mean? What? What does that mean? Oh, he means he's not there. So I guess the nurse can do it, but not this guy? I don't understand. We're supposed to be a healer, dude. Didn't learn resurrection. What a pitiful healer. I wish I could learn resurrection too, but I guess Not yet. Unless it is one of these stupid healing pie or something. Healing R doesn't do it, even though R would make you think revive. It's not. I really don't know what the letters stand for. At first I thought it was like A is the worst version, B is better, C is better, like they keep improving. But I guess not, because it jumps to R and pi and stuff. It's a residential area, please keep quiet. You're the one who's talking, dude. Yes, you startled me. For college credit, I study indoor architecture. That's the whole truth. But what a random piece of information to just volunteer. That's the first thing you say when someone talks to you for the first time. I study indoor architecture for college credit. Amazing. Some of this dialogue, dude. I don't know how faithfully it's translated, but it's really out there. It is funny though. I guess it's meant to be a little silly. I can go left still. See what's in the left corner. I want to see the commercial block. This is kind of pointless. There's nothing here. Wish I had a bicycle. Okay, can I get one myself? Oh, it's really going to be like Pokemon then, eh? I'll be able to ride around. That'd be nice. You thought I was... Oh, it's the same guy. Dude, I'll give you food if you want. Like, I don't have any though. Never mind. But this is all residential. So apparently the other towns weren't very residential. So where did everyone live? There weren't enough houses for the number of people. This is the first town where there actually are. Okay, now I'm kind of losing track of my path. So I can't go in any of these buildings. This one? No. The fuck? Alright, let me talk to these people. I love this town. I wouldn't be caught dead in Spookane. Haha. The store will buy good medicine for good money. What does that mean, will buy good medicine? You mean sell good medicine? Oh, they buy mine if I have some I don't need? Okay. Look at his face. It was like chipping. It was like cutting off halfway. Oh yeah, are you ready? Alright. Hey, wanna hear my song? Oh, well, I learned a new note here. Good looking boy song, quite a unique song. Saying quite a unique song. Ness did not want to remember. Wait, but you're trying to remember it for that queen in the other world. Imagine you can't. Let's telepathy him. Okay, I guess he doesn't want that song. But here's the store. I love life in the big city. I look so great in cute dresses. Okay, dude. I don't know how old you're supposed to be. Hey, kid. Just hold on to this money for me. Don't tell the cops or anyone about it. Oh, shit. Plot choice. I kind of don't want to do anything bad. That's kind of a tough decision. I would say no, but I just want to see where it goes. Because I can always give it back to the cops or something. Incognito. I'm undercover, that's why I took the money. We're gonna figure out what that guy's up to in time. How much did he give me anyway? He didn't give me anything. Like 300 or something trash. There's no point. I gotta revive this guy first. Let's see how they rate this hotel. Hi Ness, I'll catch you later. I'm a little busy right now. Who are you? Who is that guy? What? How do you know my name? Young whippersnappers. I didn't really mean to talk all night about what? But what? And she can see ghosts? She can see dead people? Wait, what am I inflicted with? She gave me a cold? Are you fucking serious? I gotta find a nurse. You look how his face splits there, that's weird. On his right eye, or his left eye. You young little, don't talk to me that way. What? I'm not even saying anything. What's wrong with these people here? Restaurant, rent, happy restaurant, rent. Recycled dialogue, not very cool. Hey waiter, I'm still waiting for some service. You better not be talking to me. Want to try pizza? Of course. Whatever my favorite dish would be, that's what they would say, of course. Let me find some kind of medical establishment at some point here. I could save it again. Take some money out. Let me check the shop. There could be a new weapon for me. Take out all 2000, 2007. And then let's go ahead and look at what they got. Is anything different? Okay, all the same shit. I don't need it. I guess I could sell him back the asthma medicine since I don't need a second one. I don't know how that would work. Because it's the same thing, so I'm kind of maxed out. Not much really to see there. Berry tofu. I guess I have to see what it does. Somebody was talking about that in the school. I kind of want bread, but don't I already have it? I already have it. Let's read it. Strawberry tofu. If you really want to eat it, okay, but what? Something wrong with it? And who is saying that? Like a voice in Ness's head? Need to have quite an appetite, okay. I want delicacy food. I'm a first class guy. I don't know what these things do. If they're single use items, why would I want them? I don't get it. I'll try them, but or maybe you have to use it every turn that you want to use it. Like, it doesn't run out, it's just you can't equip it, which is odd. Okay, can I find a nurse, please? Let me save it too. Whoops. I could use that mouthwash if I still had it, but who wants to do that? I think that old lady gave it to me. Let me heal because I can. And then I'll save it. Yeah, I saw that, dude, and I just kind of blew through it. This game definitely isn't short. I don't know why I always think old games are going to be short. This is so long. And I like that, but... So let's talk to everyone else here in town. Would you like to make a donation? Yes, but you won't let me. I will, okay. I hate when they mention stuff and then you can't do it. Like, oh, let's have lunch. Okay. And then nothing happens. There's a flu going on in cough. So I would have probably gotten it there if I didn't already have it. Just go to the nurse and fucking solve it. Oh, I'm so full. Did you eat that strawberry tofu? I don't know what it does. Have you seen the woman with a big belly? Must have lost her, couldn't help it. Check for speeders instead. Woman with the big belly. Wait, what exactly did he say? Must have lost her. Couldn't help it. We say no, she ate 5 pizzas and ran away without paying. If you see her, let me know. I just said I saw her. Okay, so I think I talked to everyone here. Yeah, I heard your song. Another cop? Seems like a lot of cops on the prowl here. Cash, then carry around here, boy. It's not that I don't trust you, but what? Well, these shops are kind of garbage. I don't know why you would even use them at this point. Such trash food, I guess, for your level 1 partners that you're gonna be getting. You see the man with the slick mustache. Is that the guy who gave me money? He'll do parking violations. He's a swindler. Please let me know if you see him. I mean, how do I let him know though if I want to? Tell him I don't want to keep the money. Whatever. I don't believe in psychic powers. Are you fucking serious? Watch that. Nothing happened. That's how real they are. Nothing happened when I use my psychic powers. So, where have I been or not been here? Alright, there's the hospital that I want. I talked to everyone there. Let me start at the top again. Does it go further up than this? No. What is this guy doing in the trees? You're stuck. Man whose existence does not matter. My importance is so small that I may not be missed, shouldn't. You don't talk like that, dude. It's true of everybody, but it doesn't mean you have to think like that. I heard someone died from a cold, just a cold. You don't know the half of it. The year was 2020, and the world would end over a fucking cold. I don't have a cold, cough, 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 hack, hack. I'm just talking to myself, cough, cough, hack, hack. This year's flu is go bad. Okay, that's a bad translation for once. This year's flu is go bad. I lost so much weight. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. Who am I here to visit? Oh, so if you visit them, it revives them? I'm okay with that. I guess the other person did it for free, though. Can you cure my shit? Yeah, I'm right here, dude. Cure my fucking sickness. Can you do it? Yeah, just make me... Okay, I'm all good. They're kind of swindling me for my money, but it's okay. I have enough to go around. There's 2 up here, nothing here. Nothing really hidden in these rooms from what I can gather in all my experience trying like telepathy and checking every object. It seems okay. The hospital here isn't too bad. 300 to revive somebody. Heard someone died. Yeah, we heard that. What else is there in a town like this? Yeah, we talked to you. Nothing to say. Can I use telepathy to find out what you're thinking? That empty little head of yours? Wait, what was that? Did you hear the dragon's lullaby? Is that relating to the dragon in Magic Camp that I have to wake up? I guess he must have heard it. Give me something. Give me. Okay. Give my cash card. Here, you can have this extra asthma spray that I don't need. Gratitude, I'll give you this flea bag. Okay. Not a bad trade, I guess. It's not like you can get those on demand. Are you gonna ask for something more after that? I already talked to you. Let me see if you have something else to say. Jesus Christ. Oh, you can keep doing it? I wonder if you'll just keep giving me flea bags. Berry tofu? I don't know. What if I give you your flea bag back to you? I just keep rotating items. I'll give you a flea bag for a flea bag. It's the old Ponzi scheme. I guess you could give her something cheaper than a flea bag and then sell the flea bag if you can even sell them. Okay, dude. It's like an on-use consumable attack item. Throw it at an enemy and watch the effect. I think I've only used that like once before. That's pretty much the whole town, I think. So, not much of a lead in terms of like what to do. Like, everyone's sick, that's pretty much it. Wait, let me try to use these items as Arsen. So let's see what he can do with these items. Are they one-time use? Can I only use them in battle? I don't really get it. I could use the one in battle. I'll try them, and if they're one-time use, then forget it. It'd be so expensive to maintain that. If that is true, push the power off, but remember to hold in reset. What does that mean? What? What are you talking about? Push the power off, but remember to hold in reset. Some kind of inside joke, breaking the fourth wall, like if you're gonna blow up the world, just quit the game, manually turn off your system. Fuck, did you just give it to me again? Oh, I'm so dumb, I shouldn't talk to these clowns. Oh, this game punishes you for talking to people. At the beginning you would die to zombies who would attack you if you talked to them, and they didn't look like zombies in the overworld. Or you get punished by fucking getting a cold or something. So dumb. Where's the hospital? I talked to everyone, I don't know what I can do here. Alright, charge me another 60 or whatever you want. At least Arsen didn't get one too. I thought it would force you to do it to everyone. But you can always choose. Otherwise it get expensive for no reason. So what is the point of this town? Like, there's nothing to do here. I don't know how to get a young town either. I guess I don't have to, or maybe I do. Let me save it. Just a lot of exploring I've done, but it's worth saving. I don't have much room for stuff. Okay, save it, and then I'll explore Spookane, I guess? They're not really giving me a very clear path of what to do. They're just letting me go wherever I want. Open world game, by the way. So take the train again to... Maybe I should store some stuff, but... Maybe I have to explore that haunted house in Spookane. That sounds fun. It just seems odd that there's a town here without any objective. Normally you have to help them with something, or, you know, kill some zombies, kill some wild animals, or clear out the factory, blow out the rocks. So I'm going to the train. Apparently there was nothing to do here. Zero. Didn't get any rare items. Nothing. So let's just keep going. Can we get to Spookane and see this nice little haunted house? Wonder how much of the game is actually left. I'd say I should be like maybe at least almost halfway through. But I have no idea actually. Looking at the map, considering that town was basically a bust, there was nothing to do. There's only that top part and this one, so I might be... I hope there's more left, but I just feel like it's too long. It can't be this long. Let's go to Spookane. I've already walked there. Unskippable thing, I think. Certainly try to skip it. I might not have actually done this though. It wasn't even that long. I'll try to find that haunted house more than anything. Most interested in that. So where is the town compared to me? I'm in it. And there's a black dot there. Dude, let me count. How many black dots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's like 20. So those are like the bonus structures, or sometimes they're not bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And 21 if you count that cave. Interesting. This should be safe. It's just a town. Looks kind of like a ghost town, am I right? Fuck, how are there enemies? It's just a saucer, dude. Give me something new. Give me a ghost. That's how the game started, with poltergeists, like the lamps and stuff. We haven't really fought too many ghost-like enemies. I guess zombies are close enough. I wouldn't mind seeing a ghost area. Cougar, really? I think I'm worried about a damn cougar at this point. How much? 19. Just wish he had more HP. 76. And then what? I'm just exploring this town. Apparently it's not safe. There's enemies everywhere. I'm at the top. There's nothing really here. Can't go in any of these buildings. Unless they break their rule again, which is very confusing. Come on, 4 damage with the charge. Are you serious? What a joke. I was impressed at the enemy variety for a while, but now I would like to see some new ones. This kind of is getting a little stagnant here. Or take me back to Magic Can't and let me finish that, but I need a lot more of those songs. The musical notes to appease the queen and refresh her memory of the song. Wow, you should be able to kill an eagle. Are you serious? You're so bad. He's doing 100, you can't even do 50. Can't even attack first. Let me heal him up. Let me heal this guy. So many different items. That's probably my favorite thing about the game. Just the amount of storage you can have in your closet. Just stock up on fucking random useless items that you never use. Which is my tendency exactly to do. But it's cool that you can do that. So, let me try to find something to interact with here. The first 2 towns were really good about giving you stuff to do, like missions, objectives, quests, whatever. These last 2 have been kind of questionable, so let me see if there's anything to do here besides the haunted mansion. That would count as something. It's gonna be huge, like the Duncan's factory, isn't it? At least I like the theme of a haunted mansion more than a fucking factory, though. So, like, think about it that way. Our missions so far have been a cemetery with zombies, a zoo with wild animals, and two factories with a bunch of bombs and bots and stuff. Duncan and Sweet Little. Those have been the areas. So now we'll do a haunted mansion type thing. And probably an alien base or something for a final level. I'm sure there's more in between, I'm just saying. Or something to do with this magic can. I'm sure there's more to that place. They wouldn't put that much work into it if it was just a one-off area kind of thing. There must be more I haven't seen yet. I need to give you more speed, Arsen. You're too slow. So Ness kills 2 of them from 100 to 0 in the time it takes that guy to kill 1 of them. The fuck? So this is a station. So I could take the train to Snowman. I wonder, why can't I just walk there? Like, how does it prevent me from doing it? Oh, another one of the... I'm gonna get killed here, aren't I? I just want to see the thing again. Maybe it won't let me progress until I do the haunted mansion. Let's test our luck in here again. Gonna get destroyed. Let's not walk too far. Just want to fight one thing, see what we're dealing with. You can always run away, maybe? Come on, fight me. What? Really? There's no enemies here, okay. But lulling me into a false sense of security. I'll just walk the whole way then, fuck it. What? Since when are there no enemies in here? Okay, let's see how long this shit takes, dude. Fuck it. Can always take the train back. I guess there's really not enemies here. It wasn't even that far. What the fuck? Well, let's not do this right now. Apparently that was a nice, peaceful trek. I thought it would take longer, too. Apparently I can't sprint either. I love when that happens randomly. Oh, now I can. What the fuck? Let me find this haunted house. I'm very excited to do it. It'll be like the fucking Lavender Town building. Whatever that place is called. I forget. Lavender Tower or something. Did that also double as the gym? No, I think the gym was a separate place. Okay, so we're in the town. There is a hospital, but I don't really need it. What does it say? Downtown West, Residential East. Nobody here. Seems like a ghost town to me. I don't need treatment, dude. Yeah. You sound so disappointed that I'm healthy. Nothing in here. I think they'd put at least an NPC for some dialogue. So there's no windows on the ground floor, but there's 2 rows of windows on the top floor. Okay, dude, alien invasion time. Kill that stupid barbot first. Arsen can hopefully handle these 2. Or at least 1. Psi shield. Doesn't even matter. 10. Crit, didn't need it. Okay, so what am I not understanding here? Where would the haunted mansion be? I mean, you could say residential, but it doesn't look like... Alright, let me find this ghost house if it's the last thing I do. Where is it? Did I go in there? Oh, just turn myself around. I better heal this guy so he doesn't die again. I always forget who can and can't revive. Sometimes just the basic nurses can, but the doctors can't. Something weird like that. And heal him twice. What? Oh, of course, healing doesn't heal. How could I? How could I forget? Fuck. You do once more? You it to me. Now can I please find this house? I'm as far one way as I can go. I wonder where it could be. Maybe it's the black dot off to the side. Yeah, a little outside of town. That could be it. That might make more sense. I've already been up, haven't I? I've been to the top side. Let me check. Fuck, I don't know. I'm kind of confused by this area. This town is kind of just annoying. There's nothing here. You can't go into any building except for the hospital. Hey, what's the point of this town? Just to show it's been ravaged or it's like empty. And there's enemies? Imagine putting enemies in the town. That's so harsh. Although they are easy. So I guess I'll go out of town and try to find it that way. Or maybe it's that other section. We go straight across. Is this gonna actually lead somewhere? Now we're in the residential sector or the what? I don't know. What do you want? Nothing, dude. Just talking. I don't like the little Rosemary girl. I don't know who that is. Is it her? Rosemary's Baby reference? Streets are filled with monsters. The people have run away. Well, looks like there's plenty of people still. Can I talk to her? How? How would I have missed her? Oh, I did. That's unlike me. So let's see what she has to say. Is she gonna be the Rosemary girl? And where's this gonna lead anyway? Probably nowhere. Or just kind of loops around. Have you heard that there... Another typo. There is a ghost house in Spookane. Yes, but where is it? Spooky tale about that vacant house. They say that the piano still plays a haunting melody. Hey kid, what you don't know will never hurt you. Okay, so then why are you telling me about it? And the Jolly Postman, la 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 la. Have you heard that Rosemary's new address? Probably shouldn't dox them like that by telling me. So I think this path might lead to that black dot, which might be the haunted house. Or is it just this? No, it's not. Let me try to find it. And why did they say in Spookane? You're in Spookane, just say here. Have you heard about the haunted house here? It's like I'm in New York City, I'm saying, have you heard about the Empire State Building in New York City? Can I go through? Can I go above? Surely I must be able to. I wanna get that black dot. Even if it's not a haunted house, I'm so curious what it is. Should be like right here. Damn it. How would I get there? I really don't know. Darn it. I'll have to explore some of this with repel rings because I'm too impatient to fight every fucking thing I fight. I see. I've been pretty patient so far, but damn, dude. It's not that they're hard, it's just fucking annoying. So wait till I'm a higher level. It's hard to enjoy exploration when you're getting attacked every 5 seconds. It's too weak to kill a simple eagle. So bad. Can you level up at least? Level 18? Yeah, really useful the second time. So let me go back to town. Oh, I asked and I did receive. Gain some HP, dude, please. None. Fuck you. We talked to them. Talked to him. Or did I? We talked to that girl too. Ghost appeared at my house too, but he didn't stay long. He thought my room was too small. Okay. Owners of the ghost house were the Rosemarys. Okay, I get it, dude. Rosemary's Baby reference. I got it. What is this? Yeah, I talked to you. I wonder what that black dot is then. It might not be the house. What do you got to say? Are you Rosemary? Tell the postman who seeks the forwarding address that the Rosemarys have moved far away. La 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 la. Who are you? It's kind of an ominous way to say it. They have moved to a different dimension. Well, can I actually tell him that? Have you heard the Rosemary's new address? Yes, I am, but you're not letting me tell you. Alright. She specifically told me to tell the guy this. I talked to you, I'm pretty sure. Don't like the Rosemary girl. You are such a charming boy. Just looking at you makes me feel so confident. I'm sure you'll bring the house into control. Here is the key. Oh shit, thanks. That's actually useful information. Didn't tell me where it is though. Yeah, don't worry, dude. It's just some ghosts. My house is filled with monsters, mostly ghosts. That's why we live life in the great outdoors now. Seems like everyone has a haunted house. Dime a dozen. The only clown in Spookane. Everyone else is so serious. Yes, truth is, by nature, I'm not a jolly guy. You're just doing it to balance it out. I may be the true pessimist myself. You might be a different kind of clown than you mean. So do I... How do I know which house it is? Try every single one. Not a resident of this town, I am your assistant. Maybe you forgot to write something down. Sell you a hint for only $1,000. Let's try it. 3 hints. Discover the rest yourself. Ghost house is not a place for slaying monsters. There is a melody, hee hee, a haunting melody, hee hee hee. Is this the ghost house? It couldn't be. How am I supposed to know which one it is? None of them look unusual or different. This door is different color, but it looks too small. How would I know? This is so stupid. Is it this one? Ooh, it's way too small. Well, I appreciate that you gave me the key, but could you tell me where it is? Fuck. Maybe the key itself tells me where it is? This is the key you need to open Rosemary's house. That's good, but I don't know where that is. Red snake. Ran away, nice, dude. Good move. Oh, maybe I go to the black house from here. I get it. Oh, okay, I get it. I was thinking they just might make you go through every single house. Okay, nothing here. Making progress, finally. Holy shit. A lot of running around today and not doing much. And I didn't even find a save there, so if I die, I don't even know how far I'll go back. Go back to fucking 5 hours ago. Just fight Eagle C all by yourself. So Ness is still using the boomerang, or sorry, the aluminum bat. And Arsen's using the boomerang. He has a lot of lasers and different shit. I don't know what they do, so I'll just worry about it later. They do give you a lot of stuff to spend your money on, but I don't know what those bombs do. If they're single use, it'd be really fucking pathetic. What's down here? Probably nothing. Dead end. What? Dead end, but they make you go so far to find that out. Fuck. Jesus Christ. If I get a third partner, I'll fill them up with all repel rings, I swear. They'll have 8 just at all times. There are just times where I just want to explore. This is one of them. Free experience, I guess. Get that boy Arsen up to level 20. He should be pretty formidable now. How much HP's he got? Like 100 plus? Yeah, about 100. That's not bad. Be shocked if he gets one shot by something. Little saucer. Destroyed. So let me skate across here and see, is this a way up to the house or is it something else? Is this gonna be another dead end? Like, what's the point? I'm glad I talked to everyone there to get the key. Not like I need a reason to. So Arsen should be able to one-shot these, at least. Yeah, these are weak, at least. There's no way Arsen is supposed to be Lucas, is he? He doesn't look anything like Lucas. He has glasses. He's all about explosives. No, that must be somebody else. I don't even know who Lucas is, like. He probably appears in one of the sequels. Certainly can't be that knife-wielding Rob guy. Okay, where's the house? Probably all the way up there. What a totally normal place to have a house that you totally wouldn't expect to ever be haunted. Up on the hill all by itself. Totally normal, natural. You can't go through there. Why do I even try to keep doing this? Let's see what we got. It's probably all the way up at the top. Uh-oh, don't be 4 together. 3, 4, holy shit. This is not 4 bar bots. That would kind of concern me a little bit. So we're coming up on level 30 with Ness, we're coming up on level 20 with Arsen, so that's not bad. He's always going to have a few levels lead though on him no matter what. Let me take them both out. Some people might find this grindy, but it's not too bad. I mostly dislike just the way that these enemies spawn. It's like too frequent. There's too much empty space on the map where you just run and go to a dead end and come back. Probably like right now. Alright, it's no big deal. I won't even edit any of this out when I upload it. Like, people should see the authentic fucking experience. All the good and all the bad. All these fucking fights, dude. Holy shit. I actually would prefer if it was more challenging, because maybe when I go in the haunted house, at least that makes it more interesting. Give me some boss fights, give me some strategic enemies. What the fuck? I imagine that house is somewhere up here. I would hope so. They have quite a large private property because that sign was way down there. Okay, there's nothing here. Typical dead end. Big surprise. Shocker. Wow. Oh, another one. Wow. There it is. Oh, that looks big. That looks genuinely big. Dungeon time. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Of course, it's just going to be one dead end after another. What can I expect? It's not like there's items on the overworld, so I don't know what I'm always looking for. Like a secret path to somewhere. Hopefully, new enemy types at least. I look forward to that. Like the lamps. We haven't really fought ghosts since that intro. So I thought that would be more of a presence in the game. The lamps, the possessed lamps and stuff. So what else can we do here? I think I didn't look in the bottom left, but probably a dead end too. I'm already kind of low on PP before I even go in here. But I do have my breadcrumbs worst case. What's that gonna be? Is this a song? Or wait. Whoops. Why did it look like a music note was in there? Wait, I don't even know what it was. Quick up. Defense down. I don't even know what I learned. It doesn't tell you what you just learned. Whatever. Let me look on the left side here. Nothing there. We came up there. I don't think I checked the left here. I probably did. It's a bunch of dead ends. Who cares? Let's go in there and see what we can accomplish. Definitely get Lavender Tower vibes from this already. Although this was before that. $46 is enough. So you gotta keep an eye on my PP. It's very low from all this exploring. And as far as I could tell, there was no save in Spookane. I don't know when the last time I saved it actually was, which is unfortunate. Let's just go in there and see what it's about. Ugh. I don't really think I fought that many boss type enemies though. Little Starman was like the closest thing. Starman Jr. type thing. Right? Like I didn't even fight anybody in the factory. There was no boss, it was just a bunch of enemies. Yeah, use the key and heal him too. 30, may as well do it again. When I go in there fully prepared for anything. It's gonna be some one-shot mechanic, I already know it. Okay. Here we go. Like the music. Yeah, this is what I was waiting for, something like this. Enough of this overworld dicking around. I'm just an ordinary mouse. The room with the piano, hee hee hee. What about it? What about the room with the piano? Must be some secret there. Well, they said this place isn't for fighting, so that'd be kind of boring if it's not. What? Wait, why did that menu open there? It opened when I approached the door. That was weird. Why do I feel like the chimney's gonna have something in it? A new enemy, Zombie A, Zombie B. Let's assume they have a lot of HP. Well, that should kill it regardless. 100 plus. Return to dust. That's not good. Let me heal him again. They have over 62. Less than 100. Probably like 75 to 90 range. Let's life up him. Twice, maybe. It's burning through my PP. My PP is burning up right now. Oh god, that doesn't sound right. Ooh, Armor Knight. Probably has a lot of defense. 41. 52, what the fuck? Dude, what? Are you gonna die? Don't kill Arsen? Dude, what a fucking... I mean, he's just permanently dead. Like, he dies every time I do anything. I can't take him anywhere without him fucking falling over and dying. This dude is useless. Look, we have our own ghost with us to communicate with the other ghosts. What a pathetic clown. This is actually gonna be kind of hard. How much did they hit Ness for? Uh-oh. You get Thunder B? Not too bad. At least we don't have to waste our PP on that clown. Oh, I kind of wasted though. I could have done it to the other one. 2 at once is kind of harsh. Kind of rough. Holy shit, imagine getting dodged by a inanimate object. Fucking statue of armor. 25, they hit pretty respectable amounts for sure. Dude, how much HP do you have? Guess I could do defense down. Dude, don't do it to me. Dude, am I gonna die? This is unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. Alright, let me heal a few times. Wasted too much on that clown, I swear it. Berating fictional characters, my specialty. He's really incompetent though, he keeps dying to nothing. Such a pathetic fool. That's all he's good for. He just dies instantly every time I do anything. Will it be an item that can revive him? No. Okay, what is this endless maze type of place? At least it's only 2 rooms instead of like 50 like the factory. I might have to go back. I don't think I can do this right now. Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bread. Ooh, can I escape? What? How much does it cost? No way. Don't let me die like that. Please. Oh, thank God. Use the bread. I'm getting out of here. Will it even take me to where I want it? Let's take me to a town. Okay, nice. That's good. But which town is this? We go to Union Station. I'm at which one? Spookane. That was kind of overwhelming. Oh, where am I going? Let me talk to this guy, go back to my house, store some stuff, rest. I think that was a good decision because I was just gonna die and lose all my progress. Can't even remember when I saved the last. What a lonely railroad. Only got 2 boxcars. How many people could that fit? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, so like 56. Assuming each window represents 4 seats, or like 2 seats with 2 people each. Let me go to somewhere he can be revived, this guy. I thought he was starting to get good because he's such a high level, but I guess not. It's the only good thing you did right there, you blew that rock up. Ever since then you've been a noose around my neck. Dude, hit the stupid rope so I don't get sunlocked, please. One shot him. I didn't get a weapon upgrade either in these new towns. Guess I could go to Snowman, but I kind of don't want to yet. Maybe I could get a competent partner, that girl, Cat. Let's go around, don't fight me anymore. Oh. Let's do the hospital. Or he's too expensive here. I should just go back to... Can the nurse actually do it though? Oh, let me check on this guy with the explosives too. I just feel like Arsen is putting me at such a disadvantage. I don't expect him to be as good as Ness, but he's so weak. He can't even stay alive. I haven't made any progress. You're fucking useless, dude. Real rocket. I don't get this guy. So I have everything but the real rocket. Right? I have last weapon, super bomb, sneaking machine. So I don't have the real rocket. I don't get what that means. Like, how do I get it? How come I got the other ones? Maybe that one you have to wait till later. But I paid for it. I was trying to see if the nurse can revive him. I feel like it worked before. please. My best friend died. Please revive him so he can die again. Or I have to go to the hospital for it? Or, oh, maybe I don't need to deal with the doctor. I can just deal with the receptionist and she'll say, give me $300 for it or something. Where is it again? Right here. She should be able to just do it. $190. Oh, it's even cheaper. Okay, good enough for me. And let me sleep in the bed. Then I can pick up my money, save it, then go back home, store some stuff. Then I'll have to go back to that ghost house with a bit better of an approach, I suppose. Where's the department store? Let's do the cash card. Should be quite a bit. 4,400. Why don't I try to buy that guy's shit? Whoops. I guess that's good enough. Save it. Then I'll go try to buy that guy's thing again. His most expensive thing. Doesn't feel like there's much else to do with my money. I'm sure there will be later. Let me go to the elementary school one last time. And then we'll go back home. Make sure I do buy some more breadcrumbs. Always saves me a lot of trouble. Let me look at my inventory very closely. I have an empty space. 5,600. I have the other three. This is real rocket. Thank you. It's a big help. Let me show you how. Just take the switch and... Oh no, I pushed it by mistake. It's gone into orbit. A success. Sort of. I don't know what that means, dude. So you scammed me twice now? Or 3 times? Like, what is that shit? It's my fault, I guess. Fool me once. Alright, let's go back home. Spend enough time jerking off around here. No other NPCs, I don't think, who had something else I could interact with them with, like no hints, like, oh, come back when you do this, or come back when you do that. Oh, there's the one guy in Magic Can who said that. Come back when you're really strong, I'll tell you a secret. So I do have to remember him. I don't feel like going back to that clown place yet. So I have to run back to the house. I'm obsessed with the storage system. I do like it. It would drive me crazy if you couldn't store all these items. I'm the type to like collect rare items and never ever use them, but just to want to keep them. Like to hoard them in your house. That's what I do in all the Bethesda games, stuff like that. I just hoard stuff. And then if I really do want to use it, obviously I can, but it's more so just I like to collect stuff. Even if I know I don't need it. Or I'll never use it. Okay, can we get through this? Go down and up. Top left. Look at that experience disparity. 22k to 5k. He's never gonna catch up. I guess they expect you to explore a little bit, but maybe I'll test some of his bomb items just because I can. Hopefully they're reusable. That's my biggest concern, that they won't be. And then it makes absolutely no sense economically to use them. Maybe on a boss fight, but then that takes the fun away too if it's OP. I don't want to one-shot a boss with a nuclear bomb or something. What's the point of that? Fuck. But this town has flowers, that town has like corn crops. They all have some kind of farming going on. Go all the way to the top left. Quite a long trek. Can we try buy bread? Why don't I just do it now? Where are we at? Next floor, next floor. Pick up some bread, drop the crumbs in town. So like last time it took me to the station. Inside the train station. I don't know why. I didn't drop them there. But whatever, it works. Anywhere that's not the dungeon that I'm in is where I want to be. That looks good to me. Let's run back, please, quickly. Fight some more useless enemies. Hopefully this guy gets some experience. Levels up a ton. I'm gonna go hard left here, up here. This girl has no new dialogue for us, I don't think. Who we rescued. I'd rather have her than this useless Arsen guy. What a pathetic piece of garbage. And I'll have to level her from level 1 again though too. You're so brave, no. Meet again sometime. We meet all the time. Every time I come back to my house, we meet. Fun and variable combat against challenging and mind-bending enemies. I hope I get a third partner just for that, so I can stock up on fucking repowerings all the time. It doesn't even mean you won't fight anything, but it'll just be less frequent, I think. Okay, have some pizza, rest for free. And then I'll do my storage time. Mimi. The other sister doesn't do anything for me. Those two you need. This I need. I don't know what that does, but I'll just keep one. Fleabag is kind of useless. I've used one like once before. Ghost key. I doubt I'll need it every time I go in there. But just in case. I don't want to get stuck there and have to come back. An antidote I probably don't need either. I have a PP move that works for it too. So we have 5 items, which is fine. So we don't need all of this stuff, do I? Plasma beam, laser beam, super bomb. Let me just keep one of these. Last weapon, super bomb, sticky machine. So we'll keep the weakest one, or the cheapest one. Put away the super bomb. The badge is fine, bomb is fine, bottle rocket's fine. Laser beam, last weapon, plasma beam. Why don't I not waste plasma beam either? We have only 6 open slots. But that's fine. Why not rest? Oh, don't do that. Wait, no. Oh shit, I almost accidentally fucked myself there. I didn't mean to say rest. And how does he call me like that? If he can call me with fucking telepathy or a cell phone, then why do I need the ordinary phones to call him? What a weird thing. Even the game's like I'm taking way too long with this shit. Oh shit, why am I going like I gotta save it? I just did. Whatever, I'll just make sure since that was a weird way to quit out. You're going to sleep, save your progress, good night, continue. Okay, it's time for the ghost house for real. I'm not afraid to nuke it with the last bomb of the world. If that's what it takes. But this guy will be dead before he can even get it off. Maybe that's what he's meant to be, like a suicide bomber. You know he's gonna die anyway, so just fucking let him do it. Take the enemy with him and then revive him. If only I could revive him on demand, even if it would cost like 20 PP, I'd be fine with it. Alright, let's get back there, which is gonna take a while. I can take the train straight there. Alright, so I have to go to the station. Little road trip adventure. You know what that means? Spam the A button. Oh. Seen you like a million times, dude. It was dreadful. Still talking about the zombies or what? What you had for lunch? No context, just it was dreadful. Go to Marysville, go to Union Station, and then go to Spookane. If Arsen dies this time, and not if he dies too quickly this time, I'm not gonna be happy. I don't know how much stronger I need him to be. I'm not gonna waste my PP on him too much, because like, Ness can just do it if I keep him topped off by himself. But I can't help this clown too much. I'll just have him blow some stuff up and then die. Serve his purpose and then be rid of him. Hopefully you can reuse these items since they're so expensive. Like last bomb. Why can't it be fifth to last bomb or second to last bomb or something? Yeah, smash that shit. Okay, let's go quickly. Up to the station. More enemies. At least those suits of armor and stuff were tough. You know, that's a challenging place. Still more interesting than all this shit. I just killed like the whole alien population with all these fucking saucers. Unless it's an unmanned saucer. It just works by itself, like the cars. Okay, let's go to Spookane. I still haven't been to Snowman once. I've been through that tunnel that leads to that area but I didn't go there. We'll save that for later, I suppose. Maybe that's a mistake. They might have some sick weapons or something, but neither of these towns had anything like that. Marysville just had the same old items, weapons. I couldn't upgrade anything. It's fun watching those train rides a million times. You really should be able to skip it after a while. After the first time. It must be some kind of loading time. It's just understandable. But I don't even think I can save it here. There is no save in Spookane, is there? There's really nothing here. Is there even a store? There's a hospital. Somehow. Everything else is being overrun by enemies, I guess, and ghosts. Although there are no ghosts in the town itself, only up there. Well, some of these people say their houses are haunted, but they won't let me in to take a look. I have to go to the residential area first. And then I have to go up to the top. You better not lose too much health. He's already at 71. He's already choking. You have to first go down to this little hotel. Did I even interact with these people? I don't think I've even been here. How did I miss it? I guess every house just looks empty, so I didn't even notice it. That guy looks kind of creepy too. Like a ghost butler or a ghost host. Alright, what else we got here? Damn it, dude. Just bombard me with endless enemies. Did they really expect you to, like, explore this much? I guess probably not. But then how would you know what to do? It's not like it was super obvious. And by explore, I mean fight this many enemies while exploring. I guess they do, because Arsen wouldn't be this leveled up. And he's still not strong enough. He's at fucking 36 HP. What the fuck? He's gonna die now. He's gonna die now. Please don't do it to me. They're actually gonna kill him. Like, are you... Dude, Arsen is not a serious person. Like, can you revive him at this hospital, I wonder? What a joke. He just leveled up and then he dies instantly. Oh, fucking stupid. Okay. Dude. Let me try to revive him at the hospital. If I can't, I don't know what to do. It's so triggering. Dude. Like, come on, man. I could kill these all day, but Arsen is just getting in my way. Because I do need him sometimes to just do a little damage or soak up some of their damage, but he soaks it up like an absolute fucking... I don't even know. I would say soaks it like a sponge, but that would be a good thing. That means he can take it. What's something that's not very water? He soaks it up like a fire. That's good. He soaks up damage like a fire would soak up water. I go to the hospital. Right here. Can you revive him? There's nobody here. Wait. Can I not revive him? Can Ness just solo this? I don't believe it. If there's someone at the counter, I could... What the fuck? He's not gonna do it. There's no one here by that description. I don't believe it, dude. Okay, I'll just let Arsen die then. Not like I have much of a choice. He's already dead. I couldn't even get there. Did not even get there. Let me check the hotel and then I'll go back up there. Might be better if I just focus on Ness the whole time. But those suits of armor are pretty threatening. Maybe I should defense up at the beginning if I fight two together. That's one form of punishment that's actually kind of good. How if you use an ability and you don't have enough PP, it doesn't just say you don't have enough PP, it actually skips your turn. And then so you have to be careful what you do. It's like calling a timeout in a sport. If you don't have any left, it doesn't just not call a timeout, it also gives you a technical foul or something. Like a penalty for calling one when you don't have any. So let's check the hotel. This guy definitely looks unusual in here. He doesn't look like a normal person. $6 for a night. Something suspicious about this. Will I die if I sleep here? I'll wake up a ghost. Talk about a rude awakening. But really, why is it so cheap? It's not gonna revive him anyway, but I'm just curious why it's so cheap. Ahaha. It's what? It's a Starman. I was expecting it to be a ghost or something. So this isn't a Starman Jr., but I killed one of these. Anyway, up there in the field somewhere. Like northeast of Union Station. So everything here is evil and not helpful. It's kind of the point they're getting across. Is it different now that he's dead? Did that still recover everything? Sleeping in that bed might have still worked. So he let me sleep and wake up and then fought me? At least he has a sense of honor, like he didn't kill me in my sleep. Isn't it here, like the residential stuff? So Ness just has to solo this because Arsen can't do anything. He's the most useless piece of garbage I've ever seen in my life. He can't even stay alive. So how do I go? Go around. Go up to the top. I guess I'm just supposed to power level him to the same level as Ness, which is almost impossible to do. It would just take fucking forever. Wait, where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go left and around? It's right up here. Like, it's not that bad of a walk. It's just... I can't believe he already died. And this is compounding the problem because now he's gonna have even less experience. But I don't think the experience splits. Like, it's not like, oh, Ness is stealing his experience. I think you get the same amount for each enemy regardless of how many people you have. Because they give a fixed amount. Like, if you look, he gives how much? He gives like 32. So he would give that to each person. It wouldn't be like 16, I don't think. Or maybe I'm wrong. How about up and right? See how easy Ness makes it? You don't even have to worry about anything. I will kill that Barbot first, for sure. There he is. Not like your PK beam does anything, but you can still do like 20 damage to the other one. So still no offensive PK moves. That's pretty shocking to me. They're really holding out on those. Or maybe there just aren't any. But why would the enemies have them? Then they have like PK beam, PK thunder, PK fire. I haven't seen PK freeze, but it must be in there somewhere. Okay, should be right about at the house now. To be very careful of these armored guys. If there's two together, it might be better just to escape early because it's rough. Oh, so if I had put it away it stays locked even though you already opened it. Just don't be two together. Okay, something different. These are kind of weak though, I think. Weenie type enemies. Little weenie babies. They could still hit a little bit though. Didn't work, now you know how I feel. Yeah, these guys are no match for me. The suits of armor are pretty scary though. I might try to defense up or something. If there's two, I don't know. Or defense down on them, but then I'll take too much damage, so. There's two different, oh, don't poison me. Bionic bats, huh? This is a new enemy too. I think ghosts I've seen before. Unless it was a different type. See, that kind of damage I can deal with. I still don't know how long those buffs last. The buffs or the debuffs. Like defense up, defense down. A and B. Easy. Couldn't even hit me last time, they just ran away and missed. He vanished because he died. What do you mean he vanished? Like, he escaped? Beautiful, perfect 100 on the nose. And we go all left doors. I feel like there was more after the chest, but maybe not. Alarm ghost, which means it'll probably call him more. So don't give him a chance. He's pretty, oh, whoops. He's pretty defensive. Like, he only got hit for 31 or 38. He's very high defense. Don't call for help again, dude. Fuck you. New enemy types, though. Dust Ball. He's still going. Yeah, well, you're an alarm, dude. Don't attack. Just keep calling for help. That's all you're good for. He has like 100 HP with very high defense. He grins and bears it, but I haven't even attacked him yet. 49. He grins and bears it. Cool. Nice enemy type. He's worst of it. I hate that mechanic. Suicide damage. If only Arsen had that, the amount that he dies, he would fucking kill everything all on his own. Yeah. Level up to 30. Offensive one, please. Pretty, please. Healing, shield, offense, side shield. I can't even tell anymore which is which. Was it life up B maybe? Is that gonna be substantially better? I'm going in the bottom door each time, like the left door. Shroudly. Is it Shroud's kid? Shroudly. Shroud Jr. What the fuck? Oh, I could get killed now. Defense is decimated. Dude, what? Okay, it's still not that bad, but how come... It's not too bad, but that debuff is insane. Decimated my offense and defense. Dude, how big is this fight? Or is it just an endless loop? No, it couldn't be. There was an antidote. I don't need an antidote. But there's very few items that restore PP in the game. Very hard to find. Size stones were the only ones, and I found like only 2 in the whole playthrough so far. But they're very stingy with that. They want you to conserve your PP. Which is fair, because you can heal yourself so many times. Like, I can heal myself 10, 20, 30, almost 40 times right now. 40 times. I did all this for an antidote. When you backtrack and go in every other door, unless they lead to the same place, then what would be the point? Because they are right next to each other. This is a dead end. check the chimney. For some reason I think the fireplace will have something. We're going this one. This is your worst nightmare. You cannot get away. Hee hee hee. Who said that? What was that? This is your worst nightmare. You cannot get away. Hee hee hee. So I'm looking for a piano according to the mouse. And somebody else in town said that too. Something to do with a piano that plays on its own. Somebody's telling me it's my worst nightmare. Gonna be a boss fight? You thought about the circumstances and lost all senses. Okay. Don't know what the point of that is. Still, I've seen it 100 times. Life up cream is my worst nightmare? What's the point of that? What if I use telepathy? On the door, like what's my worst nightmare? It's so weird. I don't know why he says it there. Okay, I have to be careful against these. Let me try the defense. No, because then it's too expensive. But I end up using more to heal for how much they do. He hits 23, so that's one heal right there almost. Unless I can kill him in 2 or 3 hits. He hits a pretty respectable amount. Especially if there's 2 together. You can 3-shot him. He hits like 20 plus consistently, which is completely fair. Let's see if this is better. And how much does it cost? 110? So it's much better. So it costs 5, but it heals like double, so it's better. More than double, maybe. Let me check this one. Now this might be my worst nightmare. I do still have the crumbs to escape at any time that I need, but I want to complete this place. 105 PP, no Arsen to hold me down. So let's see what we can do. This music's kind of too happy for the kind of enemies that I'm fighting. And their expressions are also too happy. Supposed to be a haunted house, man. Not for kids. 23k EXP. Damn it, dude. Just no more armor guys? They're the only ones who actually deal a lot of damage to me. I guess the alarm ghost can be annoying too. Bionic bat. Jesus Christ, dude. Wasting your crits on these weak mobs. What's through here? What? I have to go all the way down the staircase only to find more rooms. Oh, don't go on too. What the fuck? This is my worst nightmare. Dude. These places are so big. I'm looking for a piano. He has way too much defense. Can I just finish him off? Probably not. Dude, that zombie could hit a bit. Still not dead. Yeah, start laughing. Laugh as long as you want, dude. Fuck. Dude, what the fuck is this? I should probably just escape. But you can laugh all you want. Only the armor bothers me. This is probably a good time to defense up. I don't know how much it costs, like 8. My defense went up by a lot, so now I'm immune to like all damage. Which is usually not worth it, but when there's 3 enemies, it could be a bit of a problem. Uh-oh. 29. Dude, I should probably kill the armor first, but I don't know why I want to kill the zombie. Maybe he's easier to take out. It just melee me. It's not gonna do anything. Okay. Wait, he ran away too? Since when is that a thing? The defense up is good, but it's expensive. I have to try to keep track of where I've been. I went down one staircase into another staircase. Dust ball. These things don't even attack you, but they suicide you. Fuck. Let me use my heal B. Red. I don't really need that. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Drop it here and just end up back here? Maybe at the beginning at least. Life up B. Heal for 60. Very nice. So I can do like maybe almost 20 more of those. Like 18. Let's kill the nasty zombie. It's like the gang zombie. 77. You can laugh as long as you want. I'm very evasive. I did like 150 there. He just wants to sit there laughing like a maniac. Alright, so I want to go all the way back up here and then figure out where I haven't been. Now this dude puts a nasty debuff which can ruin your day. As long as you just attack, I'm good with that. Doesn't do anything for damage. Okay, good. Don't do the debuff. I forgot what it was called, but it lowered my offense and defense by like 50 plus each, which is insane in one shot. Okay, these aren't too bad, but they do have a bit of defense and health, and that hits like 20 plus. Yeah, it's alright. I do a big heal after this. Heal B. Life up B. Almost top me off. Just gotta keep track of where I've been and haven't been. It's gonna get confusing. Not as confusing as Duncan Factory, because there's not so many directions at once at least, but still. These don't scare me at all. These are fucking useless. Don't need to smash him, dude. He's already dead. Literally. Just run away, dude. I don't know if ghosts can summon more ghosts, can they? I suppose it would be consistent with the weenie mob paradigm. Like flies and stuff. Dude, you won't even let me walk an inch. What the fuck? Ness is standing up to these pretty well though. Like he's tearing through everything besides the armor. And that just costs a little bit of PP to deal with, either in defense or healing after the fact. Dude, you're fucking trolling me. What the fuck is that? Every step you take, dude. Are you fucking serious right now? Every fucking step I take is an enemy. You must be trolling me out of your mind. Like, we get it, dude. There's a lot of enemies. Just fucking... Thankfully, they're not too strong. Next step, next enemy. Just don't be a fucking suit of armor. Those are the only tough ones here. Or the alarm ghost, which you can summon the armor. Which is not the best. Dude, please. Thank you. So I'm having trouble even keeping track. I don't think I've been through here. Or did I check? I don't know, dude. He grins and bears that these things are pushovers too. except for that, which I can't do much about. Just guaranteed damage. See, if I had to fight an endless line of those, it'd be fucking impossible. Because they do guaranteed high damage when they die, so there's nothing you can do. They're not hard, they just fucking suicide bomb you. 100, nice. Okay, run away, it didn't work. Now you know how I feel whenever I tried to run away. Which was a lot early game. Especially against those stupid hippies, it starts off kind of unfair. Damn, dude, they're really wearing me ragged here. I mean, if my PP gets low, I can always bread out of here. Out of context, that would sound, if my PP gets low, I can always bread out of here. Use my... Okay, dude. What is this? Dude, all these staircases. I'm effectively looking for a piano, according to all the NPCs I've talked to. Even that mouse made a point to mention it. So probably unlock something. Maybe I'm only here for like a song note for the queen, but that wouldn't be substantial enough. Who is that? Ugh. What's happening? Only one door. What? There's nothing here. Shroud, please. I want to fight Shroud next. He'll fucking one-shot me with a headshot, am I right? Haha. 41. So somebody's screaming, but there's nobody here. What the fuck? What is this? Can never do enough damage to finish him off before he... Ooh. Still can't do it. Holy shit. At least he didn't summon anybody. Imagine if an alarm ghost summons an alarm ghost that summons an alarm ghost. They probably aren't able to. That'd be cheese. Let me use telepathy. Nothing happened. Fuck. What was that screaming then? What the fuck? That's so troll. Ah, there was nothing there. Are you serious? These dungeons all have something in common, is that they have so many branching paths that they take it to an extreme in terms of confusing you and making you wander around and fight stuff, which is a bit tedious, but I tend to like it. But now I'm kind of like, I'll have to go out again and heal again and revive this guy again. I don't know about that. I like the theme of this area, at least, the haunted house thing. These bats are no threat. I haven't seen armor in a while, which is nice. Still make me fight two at once. Oh, I'm already getting lost. It's hard to remember when... Hard to remember when you're getting absolutely fucked by the constant spawns of enemies. Just getting fucking swarmed at all the time. I guess with each attempt, Ness is gonna get stronger, so that's fine, but... Not Arsen though, because he's always dead. This is so absurd. Just the frequency of spawns. I would have toned it down a little bit, I think. It's just a little bit too much. Repel ring is the only answer, I guess. It might not even work here because These enemies seem like level appropriate. It only works on like weaker mobs. Possibly. No one came forever alone. I almost feel bad for you. But really, you're just wasting my time. I don't respect those enemies that fight you with no chance of winning. You could have 1,000 fucking bats, you're never gonna win. At least the armor statues are like formidable. 2 or 3 of those, even 2. No. What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck did I just fucking jinx myself? Bad karma. Famous last words, everything. Are you fucking... You know how long I was in that place? Dude. Now I have to figure out the whole thing again. Dude, what the fuck did I just jinx myself? I forgot that they can do that. Alright, so I'll have to go all the way back there. I'm done for today, I think. Fuck. Stupid haunted house. I was looking forward to it too, but I feel like I'm just not strong enough. Where else can I even go? I guess I could check out the snowman place. Fuck that, dude. Are you fucking serious?